Hello? I believe this thing is on. Okay, we're live. Let me go to the Discord. Hold on. Forgot to put the Discord message in. 6244. I started. I didn't finish it is the issue. There we go. Okay, sorry. I'm not making any sense right now. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. No one's here yet, so it doesn't mean anything. Okay, the stream is actually ready to go now. Hello. Hi. How are you? Hopefully you're all doing well. Although no one's here, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just sit here until hopefully... You know what? Who's going to be for first? I think it's going to be Glade Air. I think this is a Glade Air first. Oh, it's a just one first. Holy shit. I thought this was Glade Air's time to shine. Get fucked. You know what? Just one. I'm proud of you. If, you know... I think you've done a great job. Good work. TNT Master, hello. Lord of Pies, Cock Sunday. Agreed, agreed. Oh, thank you for subscribing. So, you know what's funny? Dude, why is this so... It's even quieter than normal, the sub notification. Why is it so quiet? Originally, the stream was going to be titled one sub, and I will show you a picture of Voyix's feet. But the problem was that the stream title was too long, and I couldn't also fit that and Happy Cock Sunday in together, so I had to pick one. So I thought Cock Sunday was more important than the Voyix feet pics. You do not want to see that? Then don't subscribe. Obviously. So Lord of Pies, you almost had Voyix feet pics, but not today, unfortunately. Maybe if it wasn't Sunday. Maybe if it was not Sunday, you'd have a chance, but oh well. Also, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Thank you for that. I appreciate the money. Very cool. You deserve it. You were a menace today. You weren't a menace. You did a great job in Voyix's stream today. You weren't. Listen. It was good bits in general. Unless you did something that when I wasn't there that was menacing. Maybe you did. I don't know. Who knows? Io, hello. How's it going? How are you doing today? You know what, Io? You should go to like every stream and you should clip every time I say hi to you, and then you can be like, you can make a video called "Cranberry Never Says Hi to Me," just showing all the times I say hi, and it'd be pretty funny. That'd be a good bit. Like, and then like, or you wouldn't do this. It doesn't make any sense for you to do. Someone else should do this for me. Someone should get like all the times I say hi to Io, and then make it into like a fucking 2-hour-long video. Saying streamer never says hi to me, and then in quote or like quotes, and then dash IO, and then it's just literally fucking hours of me saying hello. That'd be a pretty good bit. I agree. IO, what's on the burger? That's a good question. Mr. Streamer never says hi to you. Not true. Also, yeah, what Ultra Mad cereal? Very true as well. Lord of Pies. Very, very true. Mr. Sun, hello. You have an early YouTube chat. It usually takes YouTube... I've noticed it. It definitely takes... And I know why. I know why it takes so long. It's because YouTube viewers are most likely not in the Discord, whereas Twitch viewers have a much higher percentage of being in the Discord. So I do the Discord notification, let people know that the streams are happening, but the YouTube viewers don't know. So, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Well, hello. Hi. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Ratterbox, Mr. Streamer only says horrible things to you. That's not true, Ratterbox. I say really nice things to you. I say that you're British, and I hate everything about your country, and what you stand for, and what you believe in. I make fun of your cuisine. I didn't make it, but whoever made Scrandle has done me a great service, because it has, like, reinforced my opinion about British food. I will say 90% of the Scrandle entries that are horrible looking are British food. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I like Ratterbox. Yeah, okay, but we get more Turkish and Indian food, so I don't listen. I've had plenty of Indian food. I like Indian food. I don't know what Turkish food is. What is like a Turkish delicacy, Ratterbox, that you have over there in England? Because I don't know. Yeah, like, I see plenty of Indian food places in America, but Turkish, I definitely don't see very much of. I knew the contents of your burger. Miracle Whip, you can't believe it's not mayo, and ketchup. Okay. That's fine, I don't know. Baklava. I know it's like I've heard of baklava, and in my head, it's always a struggle. Which one is the ski mask? Which one is the food? And I know that's the food, but I take a moment on that one every time I see it. Jelly beans are Turkish delights. Jelly beans are a British are a Turkish food. That's interesting. Pun pun chip chip cheer. Yuck! Can I introduce you some pea wet and spotted cock? I would love some. It is Cock Sunday after all, Pun pun. I would love some spotted cock if you don't mind. There's no way they eat turkey in Turkey. That sounds like they must, like, no. I don't believe you. That doesn't sound right. Can I start Wiener Wednesday? Here's the thing, Ratterbox. You know how we can't do Wiener Wednesday? Wait, hold on. I need to formulate this joke better because I'm realizing now the issue is that Cock Sunday falls into the same boat as this. I was gonna say, you know how there's no straight month and it's every other month is straight month? I was gonna say, like, you can't have Cock Wednesday because every other day is also, you know, Cock Day in a similar vein. But then I realized that we're doing Cock Sunday. Like, we can't Wiener Wednesday. Whatever. I don't know what we're saying here anymore. Pussy. We can do Pussy Wednesday. That's fair. I think Pussy Wednesday is a way better idea, personally. Is there a better one for today? Streamer is unshowered yet washed. I did not take a shower today. That is true, Lord of Pies. I am a bit of a well, yeah. I should take a shower probably after the stream. Honestly, I was working today. I am a little bit of a sweaty guy, but we got him. You did get me. Enable smell-o-vision. Don't smell me. Don't smell me. Don't do that. Not allowed. Sorry, we gotta think of a better name for Vagina Tuesday, or like what's an alliteration for that? Trying to think. We already did Finger Friday, or fingering. You could do Fanny. Well, that's British though. Ratterbox here in America, with the real country. Oh, Pun Pun, you're right. It is Taco Tuesday. Pun Pun got there. Pun Pun got there for sure on Taco Tuesday. Cock Sunday is not alliteration. You are right about that, but that doesn't matter. It's grandfathered in because of the Poke Escape Nuzlocke run. Friday is the only one named. Wait, also not. First off, hello. Illustrious, hi. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Is Friday named after? I thought Wednesday was named after that girl from the damn Addams Family. That's a joke. Obviously, the day was not. You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That's like a little bit we need to do around here, is we say stupid shit. Frasier? That doesn't make any sense. That's not even the word Friday. Only like 2 of the letters are the same. You even know why she's named that? Wednesday's child is full of woe. Woe? Nah. Probably full of meat and stuff. Oh, Alembic, hello, hi. How's it going? What about Destiny's Child? I don't know. I was like barely sentient when Destiny's Child was around. They have like let's Say My Name. That song's pretty good, I think. Other than that, like I don't know, like I don't know what other songs they've done. Currently playing a Cursed Seed of Your Own Discovery. Did anyone watch Voyix finish that Super Cursed Seed he played the other day? I should have asked him when he was streaming earlier. I forgot about that because I had to leave when he was playing it. Someone gave him a seed that is like a supposedly nearly unwinnable run. I don't want to try it. It sounds boring, honestly, more than anything. But I'm curious. I'm curious how he did on it, and if the seed is actually confirmed unwinnable, yada yada, right? Well, also, Illustrious, how is your curse seed going? And let me know if it is also unwinnable. I'd be interested to hear. Can anyone imagine a reason why a person would not like soup as a category of foods, won't eat any soups whatsoever? You know what? I'll say just one. I think soup isn't a food that, I think soup is a food. I think soup is a food that gets old fast. I like soup, but I've had times where I've been like sick, and then after I'm sick and I eat like some soup, I don't want to eat soup again for like a month. I think soup is like a food that can get old quickly. That's what I would say. You lost once, going at it again. Illustrious, let me know the let me know the data on it. Swap from mobile to computer. Okay. French onion is a good soup. French onion is a now just one. I don't want to read too into this. Is this maybe has something to do with the fact that in your new relationship, your partner is not a soup fan, and you're having to? Yep, there we go. There we go. Yep. Sorry, just one. You have to just not eat the soup. You just gotta have less soup in your life, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. That's gonna be how it goes. Your favorite soup is balsamic vinaigrette tomato, or balsamic vinegar tomato, not the vinaigrette. That's interesting. That's that sounds very British. That sounds like something those crazy Brits would cook up over there. They made up a soup where they just put half of it as vinegar. Do you dip your French fries? Because you do chips and vinegar, right? Do you dip your chippies into the soup, Ratterbox? Oh, I mean, listen, if you're asking me, not real, stew's not a soup. That's a different thing. I'm just inane rambling. No, the words I'm saying are making sense right now, Lord of Pies. No, you eat it with bread, you fool. Okay, listen. I'm not the fool here, okay, Ratterbox? How about you go eat a hot dog at the pitch, and it's got, like, I don't know, weird green stuff all over it. You got mashed peas on your dog, and it's €7, okay, buddy? And it's gray. The hot dog meat is gray, okay? Then you can tell me about food. Son of a bitch. Ramen is the best soup. I've had pretty good ramen before. I haven't gone there very much, but there's like a Japanese food market like an hour and a half south of where I live, and they have a food court, and the ramen there is like crazy good. I've really enjoyed it a lot. But sometimes I mean, listen, it obviously depends on where you get it. I've had some mid ramens as well, so I don't know. Why are you in Ireland in this scenario? Don't you guys own part of Ireland still? I checkmate liberal, basically, is all I'm trying to say here. Just give it back, man. Just, like, why even take a small chunk of it? Just what are you doing? Yeah, but they don't use euros there? Whatever. Hashtag free dairy. I don't know what that means, but I'm in support. Free dairy. They voted to remain part of the UK, unfortunately. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, you guys ready to play... I almost said Slice and Dice. You guys ready to play Monster Train? Ready to get in here? What do you feel in here? Is there any specific clan combo anyone wants to see, or do you want to just spin it up on the wheel here? What are we all thinking, folks? Cran out here with the terrible understanding of the North Ireland geopolitical history. I know, listen, I've heard about the Troubles. I think the IRA, without knowing anything about it really, I'm just going to say it's based. Because, they blew a lot of stuff up. And maybe they killed some people. But, +2, I'm right, let's go. Let's fucking go. It's just that easy, folks. Anyway, sorry, we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted here, people. What are we playing? What are we doing? And the huge vibe. This is exactly like Taylor ham and pork roll, I'm sure. Definitely the exact same thing. Melting mushrooms. Let's see here. Do we have melting mushrooms? You're feeling default melting? Let's see. Unfortunately, I already have this win. And I have both these wins, unfortunately. So we can't do melting mushroom. Talos, Under Legion, good try, Luke. I'll have you know that I have already won with it. It took me many, many tries. But I did eventually get a win with these fuckers, so nice try. Awoken? You want to do Melting Awoken or Awoken something else? Oh, we're on the wrong one here. Hold on. So apparently I already have Rector done with that. What about Switcheroo? Apparently I already have that win as well. Never mind. How about this? I have that one as well. Okay. I've done everything. I've actually finished them all. Levin, I look like a lumberjack. Yeah, people have said that before. It's not. I do have a beard and stuff. I've had the comparison before. Can Rector show hole? I don't think so. Johnny, hello. You gotta go do something, but you wanted to say hi. Thank you, Johnny. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Woke mush. True. I think I already have this one as well, actually, though. Let's see. Okay, so the best I can give you, pun here, is exile, woke, and then mush. How do you feel about this? Is that okay? Is this acceptable? How we finally compromised? Exile, woke, mush. Okay. Canceled for being too woke, and then also mush. Sounds good. And then also, I guess the question is, do we want Sport Touch in here, or do we want Eager Conscript? I don't think it matters too much. I think this is maybe irrelevant, but I don't know. I'm gonna go Sport Touch. I want to have an actual direct damage spell to cast in the early game. We're gonna do that. That's fine. Am I on the Smasher Pass list somewhere? Voidix's woke friend Cranberry, the lumberjack. No, unfortunately, Levin, I am not going to be on the Monster Train Smasher Pass tier list. Until they include me in the video game, which they will never do. But that's you know, it is what it is, I guess, or something. I don't know. I've mentioned this before, but listen, I'm a very goal-oriented person, right? I like mostly in content creation, the things I focus on are like specific milestones that are like relevant milestones to hit. Twitch affiliate, YouTube partner, yada yada, all this stuff. A bit more of a nebulous goal that I had that's not really focused is some sort of in-video game reference, right? I don't think it'll ever happen, but like if like a video game ever says it's like oh, it's the Cranberry's big pile of poop, and it's a relic in this game, and it stinks a lot. That's enough. That's all I need. But it'll never happen. But it would be cool. This clout chaser. Listen, yes, you got me. I guess basically. How do you unsubscribe to Monster Train as a concept? I would say, Levin, you can probably refund the game. Maybe, I don't know. Friend, put the Cran in your deck builder game. Well, Friend's not here, I don't think, but is Friend making he is making like a spelling deck builder game or something, right? Like some sort of weird like Wordle deck builder thing. Is he putting Crab in there? Dude, I'll give him a freaking gift sub or something if he does that. I didn't even know he was doing that. Anyway, sorry. Let's think about the actual game at hand here. We're getting distracted, people. We're getting distracted. I don't like this start. Is YouTube chat invisible? They shouldn't be. Can you guys not see YouTube chat? Say something. Hello, YouTube chat. Please say hi back. I'm in Slice and Dive as a dolphin. Dude, Slice and Dive was my best chance, and I don't think it's going to happen. Because, listen, it would be so cringe. Oh, YouTube chat's there. They're here. They're there. It would be so cringe to be like, hey, Tan, can you put an item in your game that's a reference to me? That would be, no. I respect Tan too much to grovel. If he wants to do it, he could, and I would be very happy, but I can't actually bring myself to ask him. It would be too lame. Very excited to get to watch G2 get their ass beat in the next round of MSI. Levin, I don't know what any of those letters or words meant, but good luck. You're in Slice and Dice? Frick this guy. He's in Slice and Dice. I can't believe this. Anyway. What do they got for me here? They got the Predator versus the Thornlord. I go Predator for sure. My hair looks good today? I thought it looked kind of weird today. I don't know. But thank you, Godzilla. You captured a Revenant in RimWorld? Or you just captured a Revenant in RimWorld. Please send you $10,000 as a reward for being clever. What is a Revenant? What the fuck does that even mean? Can someone tell me what a Revenant is? This gauge time, you love Snecko Eye. I think I'm just gonna go with maybe the Root Split Mask here and be safe. I don't think I want the gauge. You found the Transcendent work with dualism pretty cool and good. That does make sense. Also, Pre, hello, hi, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Did I say hi to El Chapo? I don't know if I did or not, actually. They were the first one to message before, but hi, El Chapo. How are you? Berserk also. Hey, can you guys... Hey, stop saying hi so much. Stop it. Slow down. Hello, Berserk. Hi. Okay, so the seed is beatable, but oh man, is it not easy in the slightest? Aya, hello. How are you? How's it going? What am I doing here? We have Moral Mistress and 2 Proliferate, so we can maybe get some sort of decay line going here. You know what, fuck it, we ball. This will be great. Are Revs like a new like DLC enemy? Because I never remember hearing about a Revenant before in RimWorld. There's the robots with the scythe arms. I know about those guys, but like I don't know what the fuck Revenant is. They have 2.0 psychic sensitivity, so you just stun spammed it until you killed it. It's from Anomaly. Anomaly is SCP themed basically. Dude, they got the freaking... They got like the toaster that can like distort time or whatever. Probably. I don't know. That's probably an SCP at this point. They have oh, dude, they got the peanut? I love the peanut. The peanut. You guys, when I first played the SCP game at my friend's house, we did call him SCP, Special Circus Peanut. I love that guy. He's so sick. The golden box isn't a monster. Checkmate. True. Very true. Anyone's cornered you and talked to you about SCP for 10 minutes and then left. That's a rough one. That's a rough one for sure. The toaster forces you to refer to it in first person. That does seem like what the toaster would do. I'm gonna put this here, I think. And I'm gonna just play the vengeful shard. I think we're fine here for the most part. Maybe not. Who knows? Retrospect to his base, but at the moment it was stressful. Yeah, that does not sound very fun. But like, I don't know. They're probably just, you know. They're probably just like, you know, not super socially aware or whatever. I don't know. I think we're gonna maybe kind of get our ass beat here. I don't know, actually. We're in a weird spot. Voyix, hello. How's it going? Voyix, how do you feel about SCP, Special Circus Peanut? You a big fan? You do not really like it? Damn. He's a hater. I knew it. Spear Steward, save me. You're not even fucking saving me? What the hell, man? If I go Spore Touched into Proliferate here, how does that look? We get there. It's just that easy, folks. It's just creepypasta. It is. It is. For sure. Oh, Voyix, I was asking about it before, but I don't know if someone did answer it. I'm sorry that I missed your answer. Voyix, the unwinnable seed, how did you do in it? Did you find the win? 'Cause I think there was a whole thing where someone found a way to win it, but it was like a super... You did win. He's my GOAT. He is my fucking GOAT. I knew he could beat the unwinnable seed. What's the consensus, Voyix? Is it like actually like a really tough seed that has like requires like incorrect play in order to find the actual correct line, or is it just like people kind of still being new and bad at the game? Or is it somewhere in the middle? What's the verdict? I should take Rod here, I think, actually. SCP Foundation is great, especially when it's existential. I don't know. You have to use gravity to overstack your floor first fight or you die to it? Oh, so it's just like a really tough first floor, but if you make it past the first floor, you win. Gotcha. Gotcha, I see. Oh, actually, not entirely true. Sorry. Why would he lie to me? Why would Voix lie to me about this? I don't understand. Also, yeah, I have heard the comparisons of Control basically being SCP. I don't know. From the little that I watched about Control, it didn't look that interesting to me. I don't know. I'm sure it's not bad, but I don't know. I didn't vibe with it. Also, Solgarad, hello. Hi, how are you? What I actually do is map out moon phases because you have to play Full Moon Ekka and you need it to be Full Moon in Relentless. Every time you died, it was just because I was on the wrong floor of the moon. Interesting. I think I'm supposed to go left side here. Probably look for, I don't even know what unit. Maybe I'm looking for like just like a cluster kernel to go with this Windleton. I don't know. The moon phase system is so fucking sick. I wish it wasn't so polarizing. I wish that the Exile or the alternate Luna clan wasn't so much better at cycling because their starter card cycles. It's weird how much easier it is to play that build on that side. But I think the mechanic is cool for sure. I like the mechanic. I just wish it wasn't so like polarizing. It's like the same way how it feels like Baron Grail needs his equipments, or actually, well, he gets the equipments, right? Usually, unless you're playing Pyre Dominion or Pyre Dominion. I think that the weird thing is things like Hydra Armed Horror, and the other one that Pincushion, right? Where if you don't have your equipment start, what the fuck do you do with these characters? That's how I feel about moon cycling with Luna Coven, because it's like, if you don't have the cycle starter card, what the fuck is the point? The last thing about that Curse Eater was a pre-buff patch. Oh, interesting. You know, you bet it's a lot harder to win when Miser was at 3.9 instead of an 8.8. I can see that being an issue too. I'm gonna go right side here, or left side here, by the way. Sorry, left side. I want to get the Steel Shop. Multi-Strike Titanite. Well, we don't have any way to spawn naturally, so I'm gonna go for Cluster currently. The Spore Launcher seems pretty dog shit. You know what sucks? It's not that big of an issue. Do any of these fucking mushrooms like multi-strike? Does a single unit here care to have multi-strike on it? Not really. I mean, I guess maybe Bombabella, if you have another way to give it damage buffs via like Rage or whatever, you can put multi-strike on them. It's just kind of weird to me that like none of these, like no unit in the clan pretty much likes multi-strike. It's fricked up, man. Doesn't make any. I mean, it makes damn sense, but it's a weird spot for the clan, I guess. I don't know. Well, you play Slice and Dice, and your comp was RGBBR. You had to Vitality stack a demon. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Schultz, Sa to you as well. Hello. How are you doing? Hopefully you are well. I'm just gonna do this here, I guess. Make a bulky cluster kernel. Although even though he doesn't even survive the first hit on Savagery Seraph, so that's not great. We'll figure it out later. Maybe we get like a holdover Restoring Retreat for a Savagery Seraph. Who knows? Who knows? Titan skin shouldn't be a big issue, I don't think here.
Hey, it's not
rubber rats.
You can leave now. You can unfollow. You can.
Are you the guy who's the crazy person in the rubber room with the rubber rats or whatever? I don't know. Boy, you know the copy pasta, right? He said that a lot before. I've heard him say it. They locked me in a rubber rat. I was a room. Something, something, something. You guys know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, right? Right, guys? Hello? I'll just put this on Windleton for now, I guess. Ooh, we got a space upgrade top floor. Nice. And not much else to do here. I don't want to play Rot with the Vengeful Shard here, I think, although... How much damage are we doing next turn to this Slaven Knight? Not a ton. Well, kind of like, we can put Sharp in here, actually does a bunch of damage to the Knight, because these guys hit in. They die, we hit. I think we do this. I think we do that here. It's pretty cool. You get a couple extra hits in it that we definitely kill you at quick speed. Hooray. Okay. And this should carry us pretty hard in the early game, I think, but beyond that, I don't know what we're really doing here. I suspect we're going to have some difficulty today. You're dead. Hooray. What all the... should I I should probably Spore Touch some of these backliners now, preemptively. I don't see why not, I guess. I don't know. Is it a single worst starter card? No, Rootseeds is a fine starter card. It's maybe worse in this game because, like, two flat damage is not that good. But the thing about it that's cool is the card draw, I would say. I wouldn't call it the single worst, though. I don't know. There's definitely worse starter cards. It's worse early on. That's true, too. I should put the spikes in the fungis, actually, here. That's maybe a misplay. The dot, hello. Which morsel is my favorite morsel? I mean, like... That's kind of a tough question, I feel like, because some of them are pretty sweet. Like, I think a pretty safe choice is Morsel Miner. Right? You got Morsel Miner who you know, gives you, like, way better stats. You've got... You're dying to the spikes here, huh? I just put this down. Does he die before? I mean, whatever. We should end the turn here. What? It doesn't matter. Kamoy, hello, hi. Covenant 10, huh? What's 9 plus 10 is 21. She's so good at math. Hi, Kamoy. Is this that girl math you keep hearing about? No, Voix. This is just actual math. Probably. Streamer knows? Nah, I doubt it. 21, 21, 21, 21. Anyway, sorry, to answer the question, it's probably Damage Shield Morsel. Damage Shield Morsel is maybe my favorite morsel. I think that's a pretty solid one. Fratterbox ignored. A bisexual vampire attacked you, then died before you could steal all of his organs. Empress only died of brain destruction, and you did it without trying. Hate Rimworld. Just don't brain destroy him, Ratterbox. It's that simple, man. You're going to the airport soon. Molly, I don't know if you've heard. Planes are falling out of the sky left and right. Be prepared to take over the cockpit if the pilots can't fly the plane. I believe in you. Be really prepared. If you need to, you know, get in there and fly that plane. Brain Destroyer, slow curve outside. True. You just came back from watching your Spike Zodia run. It was really fun to watch. Now, no spoilers, Alzer, but we had a Spike combo on today's YouTuber, and we had one like a week or two ago. Which one are you referring to? Because the Spike, because I didn't even label the Spike Zodia thing in this most recent one, but it was a bit of a Spike Zodia as well today. You played Microsoft Flight Simulator for about 20 minutes. You got this. You got this. Easy. The today one, gotcha. The today one was pretty interesting. I thought it was a neat run. Well, you know the guy from Arizona, he's cool. Williams, who do you know from Arizona? Is he cool? Who are no longer Colorado pilled, end of an era, ooh woo. I don't know, it's really hot in Arizona. I don't like the hot weather very much. I wouldn't fuck with Arizona, but, you know, that's not me. Your old raid leader is in Arizona? My old raid leader is just my friend. And then he quit, and then oh no, no. First off, freaking Mr. Power Wisdom Courage over here. He was my original raid leader, and then he quit. And then he came back and stole all of the serial killer's money. And frayed my other friend. Oh my God, Schultz, you've done so many crimes. He's here. Cran, he's here. Who's here? Peace outside. Is that your raid leader? Is that your raid leader right there? Peace outside. You guys know each other? What the heck? Start thinking maybe Shattered Halo is a slight place in Umbra to maximize the chances for getting those epics, but you might be having copium. I don't know. I think there's, you know, again, like, you have to evaluate Shattered Halo based on the clans you're playing. You can't just see, like, you know, blanket statement, it's good, it's bad, yada yada. It really depends on what you're doing. Overgrowth Carapace on screen. Okay. It's just not even. He's here, but he's not even good. He's not even good here, man. What do we do with? What the fuck do we do with Overgrowth Carapace here, man? He's so bad. Carapace doesn't do shit, man. I don't even have any, like, I have an Under Legion banner up here who can't even use the freaking... Listen. Voyix lost 1 run today, and in that run he didn't take Carapace. Well, guess what? I'm fucking losing today's run too, because I'm taking Mushy Room here instead. This is not a contest for me. You didn't take Carapace in any of your runs today? True. True and real. But yeah, Alzer, it really depends on the clan combo you're playing, and if there's like maybe like a higher priority to see a purple. Sometimes, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. What were we saying before? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Schultz. I think Schultz left. Schultz, aka one of my moderators, who asked the question about root seeds. He was my guild leader when we played WoW. He was our guild leader. He made a guild. We actually had like 30 or 40 people in the guild. There he is. There he fucking is. You were the guild leader, and then he quit playing, and then gave it to our friend Max is in charge of the guild, and then Max quit playing, and then the serial killer in our guild was like, "Hey, can I have the money back that I gave to the guild?" Because Max before quitting was like, "Yeah, sure, Gary, you could give me fucking like 100 real world dollars worth of gold. Sure, that's not a problem." So he did that, and then he stopped playing the game, and then the dude was like, "Where's my money? Where's my money?" And then Schultz, freaking Mr. Powers of Courage here, like 3 months later, he logs in to his WoW account. He's like, "You know what? I feel like playing WoW again. Oh, I'm still in the guild. Cool. Let me take all of the money out of the guild vault." And he fucking robbed the guild, man. He took all the money, and then now Gary Ridgway wants to eat our bones, pretty much. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. Yeah, so come on. So we had a guy in our guild named Gary Ridgway. And I didn't know this at the time, at least when he first joined our guild. But Gary Ridgway is like a famous serial killer. And apparently he made this is in WoW, Alzer. Yes, this was in World of Warcraft. Looking for the record to show that there was nobody left in the guild when you signed in. Well, Schultz, I never left the guild either, so that's already a lie. I was in the guild still, and I bet fucking Gary Ridgway was too, you son of a gun. Your raid leader stories is a nice guy who did research on rat brains. That's pretty cool. Yeah, mine sicked the serial killer on my other friend. But anyway, yeah, so he stole the serial killer's money, and then just took it. It was like, no big deal. Yeah, I actually haven't heard in a while, but he for like a couple months was like messaging our friend Max being like, "Hey, can I have my money back if you're gonna not play WoW anymore?" And like the issue is that like my friend was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna pay money to log into the game. I'm not subscribed right now, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. So sorry." But like, the moral of the story is don't take the serial killer's money. That's the real issue here. But it's just funny. I don't know. And I played WoW a little bit since, but I haven't got really back into WoW since then. What are we doing here? I took the mushroom. Okay. I made you deployable. Nice. Good. Let's see what our caverns got for us today, folks. You're looking this up. This guy got arrested in like 2001. Yeah, and again, if I didn't clarify, literally all of his usernames were like all of his alts. They were also all serial killers. Every single character he had was a serial killer. That was Voyix. He wasn't the real Gary Ridgway, but he did name every single one of his characters after a serial killer. So I just feel like I have no proof that he's a serial killer. I just feel like the guy who's obsessed with serial killers, I think has a higher percentage of being a serial killer than the average WoW player. But I don't. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Who knows? You know what I'm gonna do here? We could take like a random equipment craft here. I'm gonna take a craft unit. I'm gonna get Twisted back, and we're gonna play it on Windleton, and it's gonna be great. Trust me, this is gonna work. Dude, it fucking worked. Holy shit. I can't believe it. It was just that easy. You know, if I had a serial killer on guild? Well, I mean, come on, he could be. Who knows? There was one guy, dude. I feel, dude, the WoW people in our, because like It was our guild was me, Mr. Power Wisdom Courage here, like 4 or 5 of our friends, and then he was just going to like general chat and just like recruiting anyone he could find. We had some characters. There was like this one dude who like, oh man, he was like European. I think he was like Swedish maybe or Finnish. I don't know. So one of the Nordic countries, right? And he always talked about how he's a programmer. He was working on this project. He was paid in advance to do the project. He was given like a 6-month timeline, and I literally watched this guy for like 6 months be like, yeah, I still have not done any work on my project. It is due. I am scheduled to turn this in or whatever in like 2 weeks. I've told them I've been working on it, but I have not done a single bit of work on this. And I'm like, damn, dude, they're gonna fucking kill him. You know what's funny? I quit playing before I knew what happened, so I don't know how it ends. You cannot blame him. Like, your novel is still not past chapter 3. Well, come on. Did someone pay you like 6 months in advance to make your novel, though? Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference there, I feel like, personally. Volcano, you just got here. Why are we talking about serial killers? I don't know. There was a guy who was in my WoW clan in like 2020 who was maybe they were not a serial killer, but like they like serial killers too much. Does Mimikus Plague Doctor have 1 leg? So I've noticed this before too. I think they have 2 legs in Lustrous. I think it's like a, you know the Pokemon Hoo-Hoo? How it has 1 legs, but he switches back and forth? I think a Plague Doctor is like that, where it switches back and forth. That's the people who paid 6 months in advance. I think at some point you can say they have some of the blame. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. I like, you know, he took the money. It's a little fricked, I would say, but whatever. Who cares? So my plan right now today, folks, is gonna be something like this here, I believe. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna put Mushy Room maybe down here, so that way they come up to this room with the sap on them. That should be pretty good. So Plague Doctor is an owl, understood. Well, Plague Doctor has similar qualities to Hoot Hoot. Not that they're necessarily an owl. Anyone paid you to write on the novel, you'd be so happy, man. Money is like being given fuel for the engine. Kamoy, what if I gave you $7 to write a book? I swear to God, I did not. Hold on. I was trying to play it on this floor to get the prolifer or the etch effect here. 1 moment, please. Etch, please. Thank you. Pretty cool pass turn. You just $7 to write your book. How much book do I get for $7, Kamoy? I would like a lot of book, please, if you don't mind. I would also like 2 tickets to book as well. Have you made any good Etch Consume decks that was relying on these synergies? Not really. The closest I've come, Alzair, was the one run where I went into endless mode. It had some Etch effects because it had Everbloom 2 on Lion's Mane. But it wasn't even that important to have the Etch, really. So it wasn't... no, basically no is the answer. How about this? I will give you a free copy of the book. Damn! $7 for a free book? Let's go, man. Huge profit for me. That sounds like a deal. Given how fucked up all the Archie's creations are, it's very believable for Plague Doctor to only have 1 leg. You know what? That's also fair, Volcano. I wouldn't be shocked as well if Archie did only give Plague Doctor 1 leg. You just realize you've been watching the stream for an hour and you literally never watched the game at all. You know what? Guess who's in the same boat? Me. I don't even know what I'm looking at here, man. This game, never played it before. Very neat. Oh, dude, you're telling me a monster drives this train? Dude, that's gonna be the title of the video. The shiny shoe hit piece. You're telling me a monster drives this train. That's it, dude. Oh my god, it's so obvious. Plus Tua, etc. You're a genius. I am. Definitely correct. There was a period of time at a previous job where you didn't do any work, not proud of it, but you were depressed. You felt like the work didn't matter, and you knew you were being replaced. There's no motivation to do anything. The fact that they didn't notice for over a month reinforced your belief that your work didn't matter. I think your work matters, Taoist. Because I think if you weren't there, even if you had an off month, I think probably it would be worse. Conducts, not drives. Oh my god. Get at mechanic. First off, hello, mechanic. I don't think I said hi to you before when you came in. How dare you? Spoons, the counter is back. The counter is back. I don't know, you ever had a job where you tried? I don't know. Here's how sick and twisted and fucked up the world is, right? Ultimately, my job, axe throwing instructor, archery instructor, yada yada, is not an important job. You could argue the merits of like entertainment as a job, but like ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, there's people like farming food, and they're way more important to like the function of society than anything that I do, basically, right? But I will say, during COVID, I still worked. People basically demanded that when they came to the hotel, they had things to do, right? So like and there are people like some of like the general managers at the hotel got furloughed during COVID. So like, you know, I don't know. People can find purpose in a job, but it's not, I don't know, mandatory, I guess. Enrichment is definitely a worthwhile thing, to be fair. I don't know. Someone that can teach axe throwing and archery is number one. No, $1 is correct. That was correct, actually, Schultz. You're right, you're right. Perkio is pretty good for edge lines. Yeah, I can see that being the case in Lustrous. That does make sense. You're close to a mirror 5x and proliferate on all unit cards, but lost to Titans. The one that we have here, right? It is proliferate, the propagate to on all units. I mean, this is, I think, a pretty decent card to 5x. But it's not, I don't know. I think you need some way to like initially get sap consistently on them. So if you have like mushroom into proliferate to increase sap more and more. I can see the line there. But etch is just so weird in this game. I don't know, really. I'm a pillar of society. That's not true. That is just blatantly false, but I don't know. Is your previous job not making glasses? You definitely feel more needed now. I thought you were talking about working at the lens factory. I was like, I feel like it's pretty important to give people like the ability to see. But what do I know? But also, you know, base as well. I don't know. You think for spreading spores here? I don't think we want it. Healing's not very good on Windleton with mushrooms, I feel like, either. You know what? I actually am pretty okay with contagious here. We have the mushy room, so we should have units that we can, like we were saying before about having sap, right? We can go mushy room into contagious to propagate the sap. That seems pretty good here. Yeah, sure. We can give it a try. Wait, we're talking about AI now? Sorry, hold on. People are just spending money to integrate AI BS into the business because it's a tech buzzword. For sure as well. That is a thing too. I don't know. AI is... You know what? I had a thought recently about AI, and maybe I'm wrong about this. Because I think, like a lot of people, I know very little about AI. I just see AI doing bad things. And I think there's an argument to be made that, like, the right is controlling the not even the narrative, because like the left is controlling the narrative around AI for the most part, from what I can see at least. But there's definitely some sort of like argument that the right is like really the only like political side trying to use AI, and I'm worried that like if the left doesn't also use AI, it's going to be like a technological arms race type deal. That's like a concern that I have, is that if we just like shun AI like completely and totally, we end up, you know, I don't know, being in a worse place for it. But I do think that, like, it's been pretty fucked lately so far. AI has not been very fun. So I don't know. Those excavated embers from Balatro trinkets is permanent in your deck after you don't play them? Yes. True. That is why Perkio is perked up for sure. I mean, what do I mean by left and right? I mean, like, politically, Alzair. Like, you know, the left and the right, I guess. I don't know. What if AI showed whole? That's a good point, Redderbox. What if AI did show whole? Am I supposed to take Shattered Shell here? Because I have Windleton, who could, in theory, just be my sweeper. But I can just, you know what? You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to take Shattered Shell. If we never find Strangler on Windleton, I'll be happy that we have this here to be our actual carry. But if we do find Strangler, we can just say no thank you to Shattered Shell. It has some value, but like the value right now is so low. I mean, come on, obviously, yes. I like everyone and their grandma, maybe not our grandma because they don't know how to even open Google in the first place. I fucking hate Google AI fucking telling me wrong shit 3/4 of the time. You disagree with the politicization you're framing, but you do agree that there is general distrust of AI that will cause people to be left behind problematically. Really, you don't agree with that framing? You don't think that like the right is more pro AI and the left is more anti AI? From what I've seen, at least, that seems to be generally the case. I don't know. You haven't seen much political use of AI? Well, not. I guess political use is the wrong term for it. I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's like generally more like, well, you got like the libertarian crypto people who are also like trying to force AI into everything. You got like I think that is kind of around in that sphere, but I could be wrong also. You have a university diploma in AI. Alzer, that's really cool. That is very cool. And I think, again, like, I think there's a very good chance that AI will be very important in the next, like, maybe even 5 years. Probably more accurately 10 or 15 years. But, like, you know. Rubber Rats, hello. The fact that it's that a lot of big names in tech right now are right-leaning. Maybe, you know, Rubber Rats, maybe that is the issue, huh? Maybe that is why I'm framing it that way. That's why I'm perceiving it that way. I don't know, maybe. I just see people being like, you know, like yeah, it's a very narrow view, I guess, but like, I see, like, you know, like the Shadiversity guy being like, I'm a real artist because I use AI prompts or whatever, right? And it's just like, I don't know. It feels like the left is less accepting of that, but I don't know. 4 years of computer science in AI, you don't really want to unleash your take on AI. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't worry about it. That Shadiversity video, dude, when I saw that fucking, I think it was Pun who showed it to me. When I saw that clip of him and his brother trying to play some sort of like tabletop video game and him like insisting he's an artist, it fucking hurt my soul, man. That one was a tough watch. I don't know. But, you know, and you know what, Kamoy, here's the thing too, right? In theory, like, I think the concept of post-scarcity is something that, like, the left is more willing to acknowledge as being a thing. I think, like, the right is kind of like work until you die. The left is like, hey, maybe we can use technology to improve workers' lives in a way, right? And I think, like, you know, there's but like also there's like a thing where it's like replace workers with AI and then like make more money. So, I don't know. Again, I'm not fucking smart, man. I don't know. But I am worried about just like the idea of just the left shunning AI instead of using it to support their causes instead. I don't know. This is Doomer. We're not getting. Yeah, I mean, listen. I agree. I don't think we're getting post scarcity in our lifetimes either. But like, it's like a. Yeah, I don't know. Oh gosh, Adversity, dude, Volcano. It is sad, but yes. I mean, we don't have to talk about it now. I guess I don't know. What do we take? I think I'm taking energy here because of root seeds for more card draw. But we don't really need deployment resources too much here. I'm gonna go energy here. Or maybe, oh, dude, you know what? Actually, okay, hear me out here. I think Twisted Back is actually really important for us to get as soon as possible. So I think we want card draw here so we can just draw it faster. That's my thought process on this one, but maybe that's wrong. I'm not sure. Maybe we do just really care about this more than the root seed incremental value. Here's where you turbo push back on the sentiment of AI replacing people. Trend for every major tech. You know what? You know what? Lord of Pies. This is also true. This is also very true, right? Where like the idea is that if technology will make us that way, you as the worker can do things 8x, 10x, whatever, however much faster, right? And then what ends up happening is that you just end up doing 8 times more work for the same value, right? I understand that. That is a thing for sure, right? But at some point, you do reach critical mass of technology improving work to the point where there is no more work for you to do. And I don't know where that is, right? But that is like the idea of post-scarcity, I suppose, right? So I don't know. People only have problems with generative AI. That's not necessarily even true either, Alzair. Like, you know, I want to play the game, but I am also very interested in talking about this too, I guess, right? There are a lot of people who are worried about AI and self-driving cars. And the reason why is that a huge number of the workforce in America, at least, is truckers. People driving cars is a huge amount of the workforce, right? And it's like, you know, people say like really like cruelly and dismissively like, sorry truckers, we need to have AI cars. And it's like dude, that's their livelihood, man. That's like a huge concern for the workforce, is what happens to all these truckers if self-driving cars are good enough to drive for them. Just like, you know, 100,000 people just lose their job and then fuck off. Like, they don't disappear. They you know, it's a real issue there in theory. Isn't it like 1.5% of the workforce truckers? Yeah, but like if 1.5% of the people on the planet die, just like and obviously they're not gonna die, but like that's a big issue. You shouldn't. That's like, you know, that's millions of people. So it's not fair to just be like, oh, we should just dismiss them for the sake of technology. We should like try to like, you know, figure out a way for them to still have a livelihood, even if self-driving cars take over their job. I don't know. Yeah, the United Healthcare Tag is doing a lot of work. That is true. Yeah, boy, people do need to die for the economy. You are right. You are right. So I don't know. It's such a complicated issue, and I'm just so fucking stupid. and I wish smart people would tell me what the right answer is. But the problem is the smart people are also trying to figure it out because it's a really tough one. So I don't know. I'm going right side here, folks. I think I want to try to find some upgrades for a Shattered Shell here. Yeah, no, Alzar, you're right too. Once upon a time, I was a stupid, or not even teenager. I was probably like 20 years old, but I was like, dude, self-driving cars make so much sense. Less people die in car accidents, right? If the cars drive correctly. And for like, you know, for transportation purposes, that does make sense, right? But like, I don't know. You're trying to play a video game and not think that is fair. We're still far away from self-driving cars being a commonplace issue of truckers losing jobs. Illustrious, I don't know if you know this. Tesla implemented a self-driving feature that they're testing on like their normal cars in, I think it's somewhere in Texas. I forget where exactly. Also, Dagwood, hello, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hi when you came in. So you got so I think it's Austin. They've implemented like a test drive of self-driving cars. And like, I don't know, I don't know shit about fuck, but like I wouldn't be shocked if like there's a serious risk to driving trucker jobs in the next 10 years. I don't know. It is a complicated issue that becomes less complicated if you work from the axiomatic point that we have enough resources to meet most people's basic needs. If allocated better and with more productivity, that should be easier. Yeah, but like Dagwood, I guess that's the problem, right? Is that most people are working it from the perspective of trying to make as much money as possible, right? I think that is like a real issue, that like people are, the implementation is like, how do we make money off this thing? Let's be honest, this Tesla/Elon base is probably blowing up. I don't know, man. Listen, I get it's fun to hate on Elon, but like, I think it's kind of it's a little bit of a sins of the father situation, just because Elon owns Tesla and Elon owns SpaceX, right? I don't think we should necessarily just be like, oh, it's SpaceX bad because Elon, right? Like, or Tesla bad because Elon. I get that the Cybertruck was a pretty shitty design, and I understand like boycotting Tesla because Elon owns it. That I think is perfectly fine. But like, I don't know. If Tesla does a, you know, if Tesla makes a good thing, we shouldn't just hate it because Elon's involved, I guess. I don't know. That is true, right? Like, and well, Lord of Pies, I haven't heard much about SpaceX, like, bad business practices. I've heard, you know, obviously some stuff about Tesla with the Cybertruck being kind of a stinky car and, like, being, like, kind of, like, immoral in the terms of, like, its safety design for other, like, cars on the road or whatever. Yeah, you know what, Peace? I have heard this argument. I've seen people talk about this as well, about how like just using the cameras in the Tesla is like a really like bad idea because it won't give you enough info to actually like scan the road and for the self-driving to make decisions correctly. But I don't know enough about that. I don't know enough to decide whether or not LiDAR is actually like necessary for that, I guess. I don't know. Also, I'm going to go, I think, multi plus 20 here with Shadow Shell. I want to have a little bit of health as a bit of an insurance policy in case Shadow Shell gets a little bit of chip damage. This looks pretty good to me right now. Oh, people are really scared politically, or polarized politically instead of looking for solutions. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I definitely do Twisted Assistant here. I think the plan now... The plan of this run is somehow survive against Seraph's hits, maybe using mushrooms just to chump block, and then we make literally as many copies of Twisted Assistant as we possibly can so we can draw it early, and then we just play it on Shattered Shell and win. That's my game plan here. I think it'll work pretty well. Anyway, listen, hey guys, we just had a conversation about AI, and we didn't threaten to kill each other. I think we've done a pretty good job here today, folks. I think you all deserve... Not a round of applause, that's too self-congratulatory, but, like, I don't know. We've done it. We've solved it. Good job, chat. We've solved it. Hang on, there's still time. Oh, eat the rich after they're dead, not by by not murder. Oh, just like cannibalism, basically, what you're saying. Cool. You know, I'm down. Let's talk about AI guns now. Also, Cutie, hello. How's it going? I think AI guns are a bad idea. I don't know how... That seems like a bad one, personally. Call me crazy. Ooh, also, I'm gonna go Thornlord here, I think, on this one. I think I like Thornlord as the dip here. So, again, we can have the sting so we can draw Twisted Assistant faster. That seems pretty sick here. Usually you do politics because you have strong beliefs and you're emotional because haha women, but it's something important to you. Kamoy, I think you should always feel free to express your opinions here. And I would only make fun of you a little bit for being a woman. Yeah, boys, AI could actually never do that. You are right. That is true. Multi-strike goes hard with twisted back counterpoint. Yeah, we have multi-strike. What do you mean, Illustrious? Do I need minus energy here? Is that gonna mess me up here? I don't think so, really. This seems free. Oh, on Windleton, you're saying. I don't think we need it. I think with Shattered Shell here being so sick with it, I think this will be enough for us. And you know what the thing is that if the second Twisted back, that can also just go on Windleton too. Like, why not, right? That seems fine as well. You wish Stormlord affected the whole... Oh, sorry. Tiggy God also, hello. How's it going? You wish Tiggy God affected the whole floor, not just himself. Would that be broken? Also, wasn't this +1 in Monster Train 1? Did Thornlord get stronger in this game? Does he double the incamp? That's interesting. You don't remember how this hero is called? So his name is Wildenton. Wildenton. But I've always called him Windleton because it's so much easier to say. Personally. I'm noticing a slight issue here, and that's that we don't have enough space right now for top floor to both these guys in it. We actually don't have enough space anywhere, but we've spread out our space evenly. That's fine. I think we can just have Shatter Shell be behind you and it should be okay. Oh, I can play the stings in deployment here? What the fuck? That's weird. Wild Dentist. He is a bit of a wild dentist. You're not wrong about that. Here's a hot take. Gun control is usually against lower classes, and the current landscape of us, the U.S., should let people learn self-defense that doesn't involve instantly killing of others. I don't know. I'll be honest. I've gone generally a little bit back and forth on how I feel about guns in my life. I think it's another. I don't know. I think the argument of like it's what the founding fathers want is maybe like the most brain dead thing ever, but I think like it's a little bit more nuanced than that. I guess I don't know, but also nuance should be illegal, so I guess never mind actually. A little bit of an issue here with this Shattered Shell. We'll see how it goes. You can play stings and draw 9 on the first hand. Oh, you're right. Oh, I have rooted. I forgot I have rooted split master here. We're fine actually. We're doing great, folks. I am not in danger at all. You know what's actually a really interesting question here? Am I supposed to give Windleton a twisted back as well? Because then we risk him stealing attack triggers from Shattered Shell if it tramples over and kills someone else. And the answer is actually no here. I think we do not give you the twisted. I think we put Twisted Assistant actually on the floor just to kind of be a guy here. Well, actually, we should put behind Shattered Shell, I guess. Dynamo, you just got your crown yourself last night on Steam Deck. Cool. It seems like it's going well for us so far. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Danger with Rooted seems interesting. It would be pretty funny to have someone trapped on your floor for forever. Probably ultimately a bad idea because you risk like super overstacking and then people just flooding up to the pie room instead. But it's definitely like a neat thing that you could maybe do. I think it was 1, 2, 3, Monster Train 1 and 2, 3, 4, Monster Train 2. I was hoping it was gonna be 2, 4, 6, but that's fine. Also, Ashiaka, hello. Ashiaka, you just missed our huge political discourse section of the stream. So either I'm sorry or congrats, depending on, you know, how you feel about political discussions or whatever. I mean, well in front still kind of steals. Well, not if he steals way less if he's not getting like, you know, trample in theory, right? And scaling rage on strike. I think it'll be fine. Give the Sickles Puff taking damage for Root plus in-camp Windleton. That, you know what, that does sound pretty cool actually, Dynamom. That does, I agree, sound neat for sure. Yeah, let's kill all of you guys. This looks like a pretty easy dub to me, folks. Oh, and we've got Razor Sharp Edge for cheesing the Titan bosses. You know what's funny? I've still never actually done that. I have not. Listen, I'm not saying anyone's a cheater. People are saying it, but I would never say it, of course. But people are saying that if you use the Razor Sharp cheese, you should actually be banned from the game. People are calling it exploiting. Wait, that works. Yeah, so not real. If a Titan has 1 HP and you lower its health to 0 using Razor Sharp Edge, it instantly kills the entire fight. You win immediately. Ooh, do I want Restoring Retreat here? I do. I would like some way to keep Savagery off of the floor. We can chump with Mushrooms, but this also does a pretty good job as well, so I'll take this here. That's fine. Only thing is, how do you make your Wild Dentist tank in later fights? The plan is, Alzair, it's a combination of Mushy Room and the fact that, in theory, Cluster Kernel will be on the floor as well in front of Windleton. So it won't be so much Cluster Kernel or Windleton tanking, or even Cluster Kernel. It'll be hopefully a big stack of Mushrooms tanking, which should be pretty good. This guy is subtweeting me. I would never, Voyix. I would never. I'm on your side, Voyix. You're busy fighting to save England from the wolf, and he's subtweeting you? I would never. I would never. You're here for part of it. You both do and do not want to join in. That's fair. That's fair, Ashiaka. Don't worry. Yeah, Colonel is broken in tanking. Alzer, I have a question that's hopefully not too rude. Is English not your first language? Because I've never heard anyone refer to the mushrooms as kernels. Oh, kernel here. Cluster kernel. I see. Never mind. I guess I still have the question. I don't know. I'm just curious. But maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. I'll go pandemic here as well, I think. Wow. I'm just interested. I'm just interested. I want to, you know, because I'm fascinated by the idea of people who are not English speakers watching English streams who try to learn the language. I think it's really interesting. That's all. I think it's like a really cool way to, like, in a modern world, to learn a new language is watching fucking Let's Play streamers. That's all. Is that your first language? See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I was right, you fuckers. YouTube chat, you're my favorite. Twitch chat, you're all banned. I'm not reading you guys anymore. YouTube chat, how's it going? Alzer, do you use English streams to practice English, basically? And you thought you were racist? Hold on, wait a second. I'm not, but wait. Please, no. Well, technically you have a C2 in English. Is this a Ligma joke? Alzer, are you trying to Ligma me right now? What is that? What are you doing here? Are you gonna, like, C2 these nuts on your chin? Like, what is this? See, look at what YouTube chat, you guys are all nice and normal. Look at what Twitch chat has done to me. It's a qualification, you fool. Well, how would I know? Because all I see is these two nuts on your chin. Also, sorry, friend, how's it going? A friend, don't. Okay, you know what, friend? Actually, checkmate. I've been defeated. Friend, I know it wasn't your first message, but you have immediately killed me with one single sentence. Good job. You would be surprised at how many people have English as non-primary languages, you included. And Luscious, I would have never guessed as well. Damn. Twitch chat is full of perverts, cockatiel, perverts, and bastards. All of them, for sure. YouTube chat, so nice. So cool. Can you be both? Yeah, of course. The guy with a cock in his name calling us. Well, friend, it's not in my name, it's in my stream title. Big difference. And you know what? I'm trying to appeal to you. That's why it's there. You know what the title is over at YouTube chat? Because I forget, actually. Hold on, what is it? What did I do it there? Oh, you know what? Never mind. You guys are perverts as well, because I did title this stream. I will, if I get 1 billion subscribers, I will make the Monster Train 2 Smash Your Pass tier list. Never mind. It's actually perverts the whole way down. My bad. Never mind. But that's fine. That's okay, I guess. I'm the freak? That can't be correct. That can't be correct at all. I refuse to believe it. Where am I? I'm on the left side here, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Do we have a pun emote? I mean, it's right there. Don't you see it? Come on, pun posted it. It's that. That's it. That's the pun emote. You make the titles, not us. That is true. You test versions, but you're very undecided on the direction you want to take it. Friend, if you ever need playtesters, I will test the game. For a fee, of course. Maybe like 5 gift subs, maybe. Actually, maybe more. We'll see. I don't know. Well, you only watch content in English and use the internet in English to fully keep in touch with language. Very cool. You just got 2 taco burgers from Taco John's and you're in heaven. I don't know what Taco John's is. Cockatiel, but that sounds maybe good. I don't know. You'll do it for 1 gif of Glorp throwing that shit back. Well, Voix, do I have good news for you? Ooh, Pirates Fund housing. Interesting. You know what? I think I can also fuck with Twisted Mycelium here. This seems pretty good to me as well in this deck. I'm going to do this. I can get like 1 more multi-strike on Shattered Shell. And I can even, you know what is really cool here too? If I get like 1 more HP upgrade on the Cluster Kernel does survive the initial attack from Savagery Seraph. So that seems pretty valuable to me too here. I'll take this as well. I need help with the cryptic crossword clue. Sneak out to get boa, for example. Enumeration? I have no idea what that word even means, so maybe. Boyx, did you add whatever this fucking bark emote is in the flood of emotes that you added? Because I don't remember you adding this, but I did see you post, or someone posted this the other day on one of your streams, I think. What is this doing here? What is this? You did? He did. Oh, shit. It's what's it called? It's Balatro. Dude, it's my perked up. It's my perked up white boy here, Perkio. But Chicot's really good too. I think I'm supposed to go with Chicot here on this one, honestly. It's a Midwest Taco Bell, but it doesn't suck. Can I be honest with you? There's only one food I've ever really liked from Taco Bell, but I think it's one of the best fast foods of all time. It is the Breakfast Crunchwrap. I think the Breakfast Crunchwrap is like the actual, like, S tier, like, fast food of all time. Wait, is it fucking Sneak? What are you talking? CS is losing his damn mind, dude. You have a friend who is on work visa from Vietnam and he learned English really fluently by mostly music and reading. Just one. If your friend is still working on learning English, maybe tell them to watch this Twitch stream. They're gonna learn a lot of great words. No, talk about where you're at. Taco Bell is one of the few that I have access to. The Dorito one? The Dorito? No, not the Dorito one. The Dorito Taco? No. They have a Dorito Crunchwrap. I'm not familiar, but, like, it's the Breakfast Crunchwrap. That's the best one. You were the assistant manager at Taco Bell for 5 years. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. I've had the Gordita Crunch. It's fine. It's a little overhyped, in my opinion. The Breakfast Crunchwrap, it does it for me, man. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta take Chick out here and let's move on, by the way. He already knows all the sex words, apparently. First thing he learned. That's fair. That's fair. That is true. That is true, Alzair. If they want to learn about AI and Final Fantasy, those are the main discussion points here, is what I've realized. I've come to learn that. I think we can take this pretty safely. I'm not too worried about Sona the Undying here. It seems like a pretty easy pick on this fight. Literally the first thing you learned when you got your first French to English dictionary was the word fuck. What is it? What is it in French? What is fuck in French? Because the first thing I learned was fermer les bouches, which is shut your mouth. That's not the first thing I learned ever in French, but that was like one of the first, like, it's not even a swear. It's like a rude thing to say, I guess. You know, I feel pretty safe. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I feel pretty safe setting this up like so. That seems okay. Cockatiel of Indifference. Hey, you did the YouTube subscribe thing. Cockatiel, I think you might be the first person who's ever done it. No one's ever paid me money on YouTube to become a member. Wow. That's pretty cool. How long is this gonna be on the screen? Does anyone know? I don't. The last one was here for a pretty long time. It's here forever? Hey, don't. Oh, if you type, will it go away? Hey, YouTube chat, can you guys type to get it? Yeah, type so it gets off the screen, please. Thank you, appreciate it. You made crunch wraps at home for taco night. Your girlfriend loves it. Me personally, I think one of the highest ratios of easy to make and taste really good is quesadillas. I have had a friend of mine tell me that I made the best quesadilla he's ever had, and that enriched my soul. It made me feel so good that I was like, oh, I actually made a food that someone said was the best they've ever had of that food. That's awesome. Also, do I just play this at the draw a lot this turn? I don't think so. But I'm considering it for sure. Anyway. Bow to your glorious bird picture. Okay, sure, I guess. I don't know. How drunk were they? Not drunk. Not drunk. People were drinking, but the person who said that, dead sober. Not a drinker. So, you know, checkmate liberals, etc. How high does YouTube chat go? I don't know. But you know what's funny is that the words are despawning, but the thing is still there. We almost got rid of it. Don't worry, it's almost gone. The uncooked tortillas in the refrigerator section of the grocery store are quite good. Peace outside. If they're that good, imagine cooking something with them. Instead of just eating the plain quesadillas, imagine making food with those tortillas. It's gonna go crazy. And I gotta crop it. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. Did I crop the YouTube chat? Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. It's good. All these fucking people who actually know how to do YouTube streams. Can you believe this shit? Backseating me on how to run the stream. Oh, God. What a bunch of fools. Why does YouTube chat the whole screen? Oh, the whole screen? So, Voyix, when you gave me the cool thing to put in, so that way the custom CSS, for whatever reason, at the very top of the YouTube chat and the very bottom of the YouTube chat, there were like these weird, like, gray lines or whatever, right? Like, they're like barely visible, but still on the screen. So what I did was I made the YouTube chat big enough so that way they were actually outside the thing. No way. What do you mean, no way? What do you mean, no way? That's what happened. And I was like, I can't fix this, but this does work. So good enough. You can crop the capture? Nah. I should probably do that, though, huh? That sounds like a wise thing to do. Oh, fuck, I need to play the Twisted back here. I forgot. Hold on. lmao, what did Spoon say? Oh, Spoon's. Oh, God damn it, no! Spoon subscribed, too. Hey. Do not do that. Stop it. Stop. Fuck. Control the YouTube chat in your OBS. Voix, I'm busy streaming right now. I don't have time to do this. Also, shut the fuck up. This is like, Voix, this is a fucking clever ploy to get them to subscribe, you fucking dumbass. I'm manipulating them. This is all part of my master plan. I knew this would happen. Stop giving me money? Yes. Please, I beg of you. Have I seen the 3D printed CSS developer award? No. Can I be honest? I don't even really know what CSS stands for. I assume it's custom script, maybe, and then the last S, I have no idea. I could not even fathom a guess for what the hell that even means. Cascading style sheets. Okay, so I just wasn't even ready to begin with. Lol, very wrong. Okay, let's not be mean about it. Yes, it was very wrong, but I think it was you know, in my head it made sense. It stands for C penis sucks. That does make sense, actually. Well, it's actually alt-click when I want to fix it. Thank you, Voyix. I will forget and ask you probably in like 2 weeks from now how to fix it. But I do appreciate that. People are willing to pay just to troll. Alzair, if you ever... Listen, it doesn't happen as much anymore. But back when Pun first started streaming, someone paid him $100 to ban me for an entire stream. I was just watching the stream. And, like... People hate me. I was just a small, innocent guy. I'm a small, innocent guy who's never done anything wrong. And you know what? That's just fucked up. Should you do that again? Sure, yeah. Pay me $100. I'll ban Pun for the entire stream. That's a joke. Don't do it. Please, I swear to God, do not do that. Everybody is so mean to you? True. Very true and real, people. Put this down here, I suppose. We've won this. It doesn't matter. We can just pass turn. I don't know whether you're talking political campaign donation, and if you happen to give you a list of people to ban, it might happen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Twitch chat, watch out. Anyway. There's a couple more messages and Spoons will finally go away here, I think. Wait, wait, hold on. Does it go to the top and then stay there? Does it stop moving if you keep typing now? It might go to the top and then just not leave. It might be a time thing more than anything. You're done? That's fair. That's fair. Can you buy 5 cents at ban Voyix for a stream? No, Cockatiel, I don't want to actually do that. It's a funny bit, but I don't want to actually, like... I don't know. You can't ban the alpha. Oh, he's been banned. Damn, dude. I don't like. It's funny for a bit, but I genuinely would like feel really weird about like someone paying basically any amount of money for like a not even for a ban. I don't know. Don't give me your money. It's cool. I get enough money from the ad revenue as is. Don't worry. Oh, so it did finally go away, by the way. Thank you for typing in YouTube chat. Wait, shoot you, please. He's been shot. Damn. I can't believe it. Yeah, send the money to Kamoy instead. You're joking? Okay, thank you. Send the money to Kamoy. Maybe she'll write you a book. Let me think here. What am I doing exactly? I wouldn't hate some equipments for our shattered shell here. That'd be pretty cool. Although actually we have the twisted assistance. Never mind. Do we need a room? Kind of like the mushy room plan here, basically. So I don't know. Just type Glor plus tab and you can scroll through all the Glorp emotes. You need to DM a Lancer campaign for you. Kamoy, I forgot I'd asked you about the D&D one-shot campaign. I forgot. And I haven't done anything to work on that, Kamoy. You want to do that? Kamoy, you know what? Let's do this. Kamoy, let's set a date. I disappeared. Let's set a date for this, right? I'm thinking next, not this Thursday, next Thursday, in Voyix's Discord at roughly 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'll get the people together next Thursday. Whatever, honestly, whatever works for people. We'll figure it out. But I'll actually try to get this together for real. When you get more than 30 cards, you start tweaking. Yeah, we've got the Twisted Mycelium, so we actually, like, I mean, we have a reason for being over 20. If we get to 40, that's cool, too. But I think we'll be fine. The deck size isn't too big of an issue here. Damn, that's a late game. Well, a lot of people, Mechanic, are going to, like, for example, Cash would probably be joining, and Cash is West Coast, and he wouldn't get off of work until, like, at least, like, 8 o'clock, probably, or something like that for my time. That's why I guessed there. It'd be, like, a start time, 8 or 9-ish. Xanth. Hello, Xanth. Hi. Hello. You also sleep nights? That's fair as well, I guess. We'll figure something out, Kamoy. Xanth, let me give you... I'm a good streamer. / shout out. Oh, that's shut out. Hold on. Shout out. Xanthos Phoenix. If you guys don't know Xanth here, he's really cool. He's really cool and neat. I like him. He streams, and he's watched both me and Voyix and a lot of other Monster Train content creators for a very, very long time. So you should hit the little thing there to follow him. Wait, no, you don't sleep. Nights reverse that. Okay, never mind. You sleep during the day, Kamoy, instead. Gotcha. Deck size, community D&D campaign, sign you up. And Lustrous, if you want to join, we probably have room for a couple people. I would be down to have you. That'd be pretty cool, I imagine. Deck size doesn't matter, it's how you use it. Are you right, boys? No, wrong. Size is everything. Don't believe women when they say it's not. Trust me, they're all lying to you. Oh, I'm just kidding, you know. I'm just doing a bit. Let's go left side here, I think. I don't know what we really want. I like to remove some cards here, though. That seems pretty decent. Get the Shield Stewards out. Big piss. Dude, that is a pretty big piss. That's a pretty big piss for sure. I think I'm supposed to hold over retreat here to keep savagery off the floor. I think we reroll and maybe look for intrinsic here would be nice. Okay, sometimes folks it is just that easy. Just hit, etc. Basically, that's pretty cool. We'll do that. So that I think we have savagery pretty much solved. You just realize what happened to the piss channel on my Discord? What do you mean what happened to the piss channel? It should still be there. I didn't get rid of it. But yeah, the piss channel is still there, Pun Pun. Did you get removed? Did you get kicked from the piss channel? Did he post too much piss? Hold on, what's the meaning here? Pun Pun, you're in. Pun Pun, are you in the piss channel, but you made a new account, so you're not in the piss channel? The piss channel is only for real pissers, Pun Pun. If you made a new account and joined, you haven't been given the piss baby role. Dude, this guy thinks he can piss. Oh my god, that's so hilarious. That's actually so funny. What? How embarrassing! This dude thought he could piss and he can't even do it. You like the slow transition from political talk to Twitch brain rot piss talk? It's pretty good. I agree. I think I'm gonna put the Holy Stone on rot here. Just so it's a 3-cost card. It makes sense to have Holy Stone on it. I think a little bit of random healing throughout the run. And I actually like Sharpen getting Consume Stone as well here. Let you in? Never. Never, Pun Pun. You're banned. Fake pisser. Do I have to play bottom floor here? I don't think I do, but I might have to. I'll never be able to piss as well as humans. That's damn right. That's for damn sure, dude. Definitely not. I guess I could play top floor too here, I think, in theory. Because we have the root split mask. I think we can just go like Windleton. Yeah, we're fine here, I think, actually. I think we handle the damage shield pretty easily. Although if we can get maybe some unfortunate timings with it. Maybe. No, I think top floor more damage shield equals more. You know what? Luke, you're right. That is true. More damage shield does equal more strikes. I think they just can't damage the shield through the Shattered Shell here on this one, honestly. That's my gut check on this one. But I think I do put Shattered Shell maybe at the very end. That seems right to me as well, actually, too. Let's do this. Pass turn. Don't threaten big tech. They'll be making piss bots just to prove you wrong. That's true and real, man. They have the technology for sure to do that. Play Pathfinder every Friday night. Love tabletop RPGs. Cockatiel, I've told the story too recently to tell it again, but I have a horror story about my first time playing Pathfinder. I actually told it probably like a month ago, so I feel like I can't tell it again so soon. But Pathfinder really cool. It's been ruined for me by a bad GM, basically. I'm sorry to say. It's tragic, but it is the case. Bongus, dude, he never misses. How does Bongus never miss? How did he know that part chest was the funniest thing he could say right now? That's crazy. He knows the DM was Pun Pun? No, it was not Pun Pun. You two had a bad Pathfinder GM experience, although you still want to play it again. Pun Pun, are you a DM? Oh, dude, Pun Pun definitely has forever DM vibes. That's so tragic, Pun Pun. You definitely are someone who was not allowed to play the game. He is. He's the forever DM, dude. I knew it. That's so tragic. Bongus is actually Colin Farrell's Bullseye from the Ben Affleck Daredevil. True. He's got the dumb little fucking circles on his forehead and everything. You're right. Can we invite Pun Pun? We can invite Pun Pun. Absolutely. Pun Pun, do you want to play in our one-shot where I make you guys drink piss, probably? Does that sound appealing to you? You've been GMing for 20 years. However, you like GMing more than playing. Well, you know what? That's great for you then. I'm glad to hear. What are we doing here? You know what? Actually, Kamoy, Pun Pun's busy. I'll let you know right now. Pun Pun definitely busy. I'm sorry to say. When is going to be? I don't know, man. At this point, I'm not sure. The only part, listen, the entire inception of this idea was Kamoy's Lancer group fell apart, and I felt bad, so I was like, Kamoy, I can do a one-shot for you if you want of something. I don't know. And that is the entire premise of this. It's incredibly half-baked. I'm sorry. He's not sorry. He's lying. You've been playing through Baldur's Gate as a paladin. It's hard not being a bastard. Dude, the first time I tried playing as a paladin in Baldur's Gate, I was playing with Cash and Molly. And they got to the scene where the tieflings have Lae'zel captured in the cage. And they started a fight with the tieflings, and I didn't even do shit. I didn't even do shit. do anything. Molly initiated a fight with them, and I lost my oath. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I lost my oath for a party member starting a fight with the tieflings who captured our other party member. Shit's fucked, man. Shit is so fucked in this fucked up, twisted world we live in, man. Anywho. Should have picked better friends? Nah. Nah. They're good friends. Yeah, that sounds like Cash and Molly. It's what they do, man. They find tieflings, gotta kill these guys. We can't let these fuckers get away with this. Gotta kill them. Pun pun, that's a pretty good Wolverine photo usage. That's a pretty good one. Rising. Dude, no shade. And friend, you're not in the same boat. I don't understand how. I don't understand how Cash has played so much fucking V Rising. It genuinely baffles me, man. He's played so much V Rising. I don't get it. His brain is more V Rising than man at this point. He really has. It's crazy. It's a really good game. It is a good game. But, like, I feel like you beat the game on brutal difficulty mode, and then what else do you do? Other than, like, maybe PvP, but he's not even doing PvP. He's just, like, playing in custom lobbies where instead there's, like, a level up system instead of gear score. But it's the same fucking game still. Cash told me his mentality with games where he has to do, like, everything in the game he buys, and it's pretty base. But, come on, he's already done everything. He's finding new everything. Can we permit to post a link? Sure, Dynamom. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. I know how to do this. It's exclamation point permit Dino Mom TV. There you go. Taking notes. What is this? What is this here? Discord. Ooh, okay, what do we got here? Run summary. This is the plant mushroom run you did. I see. Okay. Interesting that you're not even level 10 with the plants yet, Dino Mom. Very interesting. There's the puffball. You got extra health upgrade. I assume you have a Pyrosun housing it. There we go. Pyrosun housing. Windleton sweep. Incant. Little Thorn Lord. Death Cap. How did you feel about? I mean, obviously, Dino Mom, this is cool because you gave the Death Cap endless, and then the thing where they gains you mana, so you have like infinite mana. Beyond that, though, how did the Death Cap feel? Because I haven't really gotten this unit to do much for me yet. That's interesting. Cool run, Dino Mom. You are level 10 now. Nice work. I did, friend. I knew you could do it. I did see that you finally beat up Count Dracula. Oh, work tomorrow. You did a good job and you still hate it. I like my job a lot, Just One, but like lately, when it's this hot out and being just outside in the sun for so long, it's a little draining. I get you. I feel that for sure. What am I doing here? Maybe it's energy upgrade now. I'll go energy upgrade, I think, actually. That seems fine. Where'd YouTube? Oh, I lost YouTube chat. YouTube chat, where are you? Oh, they haven't said anything. Okay, that's fine. Death Cap was good for chumping, and the infinite mana into Awoken Spike was big healing for the Puff Man. I see. Labor as framed by a survival thing makes it unenjoyable. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. You're a nurse, so you luckily get to be inside. Well, I mean, luckily you get to be inside, but unluckily you get to be a nurse, which is like, I feel like kind of, I mean, if your work is obviously very important, duh. But like, I've heard horror stories from nurses. It seems like kind of a lot of times a miserable job to work. So thank you for your service. You're stronger than the Marines, etc. You ever pour Coke on the axe handles of guests I don't like? No, I've never, like, sabotaged someone's axe before, friend, in any way, really. Toyota Toyota is Toyota Hilux type of Toyota? I didn't know that. Bong is true though. Xanth, hello, you have a ride puzzles done. How did today's puzzles go, Xanth? And also, did you play any train as well today?
Hey, it's not too late. You can leave now. You can
Chop
unfollow.
Ninja 97.
You can out while you still have a chance.
You are, hold on, I can do the math here. You are 28 years old? You are 28 years old. Hello. You know what? I'm reading the name now. I'm worried about maybe some of the connotations of this name. But hello, how are you? Good dude, so it's not so bad. You think you avoid a lot of the drama and stuff? Well, I mean, I've heard. I mean, there is like maybe some. I don't want to be too sexist. Some female nurse drama, like in-house things, or whatever, right? But I've heard more so the issue is like mainly like. I don't want to call them customers. I guess patients. Patients like being like really terrible to nurses. That's what I've heard more so is like the main issue. Maybe there's like some politics stuff with the lady nurses. I don't know. But I've heard more so the thing is like people spitting on you and things like that. I've heard it's more so that's what I've heard more about it being bad being a nurse. Gur, you hate sexism. Gur. Oh, sorry, Gert. Gert, very important. Big, not Gur, Gert. Very true. Anyway. Yeah, healthcare. I have some friends who work in a medical lab. We call it the Piss Palace. It does seem miserable. The more I misspells one word and the whole world implodes. Exactly. Oh, I should go last high, by the way. We have the fire zone housing. I want to get our last upgrade slot filled out here. You're a big guy. It's never happened to you. Well, I guess that's good. I don't know. Hooray. You know what? I could take a smidge stone here. I could take a smidge stone, and maybe we can live the Carapace dream here, folks. Are we going to an arms shop here? We could go to an arms shop. An arms shop? Fuck. Everyone does like dunking on Kamoy. That is true. Whoa, okay, last emo. Emo minion. Foyx, are you adding emotes? I'm not seeing the little pop-up thing that's saying you're adding emotes. Also, when taking notes, it's not showing up for me either. Do I have to like refresh something? You are adding the emotes. Why don't I see it? Why don't I see that you're adding emotes? I see bark bark. That one I see. You maybe added like 8 or 9. I haven't seen any of them, Voix. I haven't got usually I get the pop-up for it. Voix, did you kick me out of my own 7TV account somehow? Have you is he hackers I'm in? Also not being sexist, just an observation. I you know, it's fine, Cockatiel, don't worry. You work in the field, I don't, so you would know more about the nurses than I would. This just happened to me in your chat is probably just lagging. Maybe. It's gonna be really funny when I just see fucking all of them show up here. The Voyix added 8 emotes and they're gonna be some of the most fucked up shit I've ever seen. That'll be cool. Let's re-roll this. You know what? I'll take the plus 20 here on you. I think I'm just gonna take the Titanite. Again, just to keep Shadow Shell safe from any chip damage, more than anything. That's, I think, fine, honestly. Rising. Why do they keep saying rising? Does anyone know? I don't know what it is. For me, it just looks like rising. You can also see it in the on-screen chat too. It also just says rising. It's not showing up there. I don't think he's adding the emotes, man. I think he's actually lying to me. I think he's gaslighting me. Bark Bark was a virus. You're right. You see them? You don't see them on the screen though. On the on-screen chat, they're not showing up. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe anymore. Voix doing a little bit of trolling. I think he is. Also, Canby, hello. Welcome back. Lol. These don't matter. I'm gonna take Predator too. It doesn't matter. Whatever. This is fine. 150 boss when they move up a floor. Will anyone ever move up a floor? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Yeah, we'll just do this. This is safe. This is a free 400 gold as far as I'm concerned. We just go these boys on up here. I think I'll put you in front of Windleton so we get less steals here on kills or whatever. Where are these emotes from besides Rising? What? I'm sorry, I don't have my following complaint. What are you saying? Look at the on-screen chat. It says all caps Rising. It's not working. Rising is from 7TV. They're also, yeah. I've only given Voix access to 7TV. I haven't given him anything else yet. I don't trust him. I don't know what he'll do, but I think he'll do something terrible. Okay, we'll just pass turn here. Mitosis. Now you're just saying random. I don't know if these are emotes. I think he's saying random words. I don't think that's an emote. I think he's just saying mitosis now. I think I need to refresh, man. Let me refresh the Twitch chat. Hold on. Let's see. Does that work for me? Can someone, hold on. Can someone in approximately 3 seconds say Rising in all caps? Oh, dude, it's working. I see it now. I see it now. Oh, I gotta update the you know, I don't want to update the fucking the OBS cache or whatever. You know what? I'll do it. Fine. I'm gonna do it. I want to be a good streamer who makes the stream look correct or whatever. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the Twitch chat in here? Properties. Refresh cache of current page. Okay, they should show up on screen now, I think, right? Maybe. Lol. That's a pretty good one, Bongus. That's a pretty good one for sure. There you go. It's showing up now. There we go. I've done it. I fixed everything. Except for the YouTube chat having the subscribe thingy be up forever. But that doesn't matter. That one we don't have to fix. What am I doing here, man? I guess I'm just playing another Twisted Assistant. I'm really just sick and twisted, honestly, when it comes down to it. Oh, dude, mitosis is a cat dividing. Dude, that's awesome, actually. I love that. That one's really good. That one's pretty sick. Well, you gotta kill you for sure here to make the money. I'll put this here too. Why not, right? Which is pretty good. Voix, that one I don't know about. That minion one's pretty good for sure. The minion one I definitely approve of. Hey, come on, Kamoy. Can you guys knock it the frick off? I'm gonna get real angry if you guys don't knock it off, okay? Give 3 subs to see if it's a straight bar. I think I'm pretty confident it'll just be 1. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it, personally and professionally. I'll take the life here. Or we're full health. Never mind. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, the ooh one's pretty good. I like that one. That's a pretty solid one. You feel like British is going to be one where you accidentally emote like what? Is it British in like with a capital B? I would never give the British that much respect by capitalizing the name of their country. Personally, but that's that's just kind of a skill issue, I guess. It's kind of like when people do the emote on accident and get mad. It's kind of funny. Voice. I think it's great. I appreciate that sort of temperamentality of being like lmao get pranked. You do the emote wrong and they get angry. I approve personally. I have when you're typing and you're accidentally type. You know that makes sense, Voice. I can see the issue. I see that coming up every once in a while.
It's not too
7
late.
Switch?
You can
Why
leave
does this name seem familiar? Are you a Voix chatter who, for some reason, I forgot the name of because it looks pretty familiar to me? Hello, also. Hi, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. That's my go-to. If a name looks familiar but I don't know who it is, I just assume it's a Voyix guy. Long-time viewer of you or of me? Because maybe of me. Slay the Spire era, that is long. Sheesh. That is a long time viewing. I've seen your face before you've seen Voyix's. Crazy beautiful bastard, though. Thank you. People don't know it. Hidden Voyix lore if you weren't an old head. Because the 7 switches, sounds like you were maybe around that time. Voyix has done like 2 streams total where he had his face out. People have seen what he looks like. It is true and real. Also, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Also, Henrique. Voyix has a face, he does. Eat pizza on camera too for Slay the Virus. I feel Voyix, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like you maybe like one stream afterwards also tried having the face cam on, and then decided you didn't like it and got rid of it. But maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. I feel like I remember one stream after that where you also had it on. Voyix Glorp reveal. There's gotta be like other people who are around then though, right? Maybe Friend was around at that time. Yeah, I had it on for a bit, but it was too dark. It was, dude. RBD, yeah, RBD was maybe there. Dusk. Friend might have been around that time. No one has seen your face. Anonymous Kamoy. Well, Kamoy, I'm pretty sure I've seen you post pictures of yourself on Twitter before. Because I remember I followed you and I followed Io on Twitter, and then my feed was destroyed. I hate what that did to my feed. Bunny suit era. I think Io was the issue with the feed pollution. It fucked up my algorithm so badly. Holy shit. Huge mistake. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Voyix has a really big ladder. Not like a step ladder, like a full-size ladder in his room against the back wall of from where his computer is. That's very important lore for Voyix. He's got a gigantic ladder that's just in there. No one knows. He won't tell me why he has it. You know, the ladder's been sold. Yeah, he thinks the ladder's been sold. He's lying. He has the ladder still. Is it secured to the wall? No, but no one's climbing it, so it's fine. Also, Jacko Bean. Are you Jacko Bean from Guilty Gear, but it's a bean instead of a woman? Also, hello, hi. Ladder lore retcon. True. True and real. Maybe he has a beard to fit with your mind cannon. I don't believe Voyix has a beard normally. Maybe he has one now. I don't know. I'm not trying to profile. I get the vibe that Voyix would have trouble growing. He'd have maybe a little bit of a scraggly beard. Not trying to shame, because listen, you can't control facial hair. I'm not trying to shame Voyix. I get the sense that if he had a beard, it would be like, maybe like a, you know, I bet Voyix could pull off a soul patch really well. For sure, he could soul patch it up big time. Hot take, Voyix looks like a purple V. You know, bad take, Kamoy. I don't know, cancel her ass. That seems kind of fucked up. You have a full beard, but you're gonna shave it soon because it's annoying? Dang, he's got a full beard. I know it? Interesting. He didn't have a full beard during Slay the Virus, I'll tell you that right now. Or I'm pretty confident he didn't. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. Every minute without the Smasher Pass tier list, you're breaking something else in your apartment. Dude, that's not good. Osmium, hold on real quick to hold you over. Obviously smash on Cluster Kernel. Have you seen this dude? He's like basically dating Lion's Mane. He bagged a crazy baddie. Cluster Kernel is hot. Right? For sure. Glorp? Dude, Glarp? Glarp is actually crazy. I love Glarp. That one's really good. I'm going left side, by the way, here for sure. Stop adding new emotes. You keep having to refresh your chat. Sorry, Kamoy. Gotta keep doing it. Yeah, he's got lines. Exactly. So yeah, exactly, man. Is that Osmium? Will that hold you over for a bit so you don't destroy your apartment? All I'm saying is that his mushroom must be huge to bag a lion's mane. Maybe he's just got it, man. Not even like it, like penis. Maybe he's just him. Maybe he's just that smooth. He's just that suave of a dude. Who knows? Let's see what our shops do here. You got MT2, one of the goats. Not that good on this run, but still pretty decent. I'll take it, I think, here. Shroom units gain regen 1 on harvest. Not really doesn't really do much for us here either, unfortunately. So we'll do this and reroll. I have no actual real use for Pyrostone, I think, here. Let's reroll here and see what's going on first. Hold on. Yeah, it's not much for us. Cash, we were talking about you before. Did you hear your ears burning or whatever? Did you feel your ear? What's the thing where when someone's talking about you, it's your ears are burning, right? That's what the saying is. You feel your ears burning, or they're not ringing. The ringing is just a loud noise. Does anyone know? The modded dungeon you and Ratcat are playing sped up the end game bosses. You're here to complain about that? Hi, Cash. Hello. That'll buy about 5 minutes. Osmium, okay, good to know. Good to know. Let me know when the 5 minutes is up so I can do the next Smasher Pass. Okay. I use Sneeze 2 in anime. Lord of Pies, honestly, I genuinely cannot comprehend what this sentence is. I cannot decipher these words. Guys, I don't know if you've realized this, we've been talking too much and not playing the game. I think we're actually 2 hours into this run. This is still the first run of the stream, people. We have actually been chatting and not playing the game. Do I have a dupe here? I do have a dupe. I'm gonna dupe. I think I'm gonna dupe mushy. Oh, we actually have 2 mushy rooms. We don't need a 3rd one then. Okay, I'm gonna dupe Twisted back again, or Twisted Assistant one more time, I think, here. And then I think I take Fight Club for the top floor. That seems fine. Or whatever floor we're playing, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, Lord of Pies. Sorry, you're responding to the ears burning thing. My bad. Sorry, Lord of Pies. Listen, I apologize. You answered the question, but my brain is mush, and I did not realize. This man is crazy. He got me. Silence Cash, you're avoiding the existentialism of your existence by adding green cat pictures to this chat. We need an intervention. You're getting Dr. K, the gamer psychologist, on the call. If Voy's got to be on Dr. K's stream, that'd be a huge get for Dr. K for sure. Big one for Dr. K. That'd make his career. No doubt about it. Give me double mushy here, I think. And I guess, I don't know here. No, your second run. Listen, man. It's not about the journey, it's about the destination. Or some bullshit. I don't know. You know what? Sure, give me the vines too. Why not? Get them all in here. Okay, because you're just watching him. It's actually really good content. Here's, like, the thing, Cash, is that, like, I think it is weird to entertainify, psychology and like therapy and stuff like that, but I do acknowledge pretty obviously that it's like kind of like a good thing to like also like have people see what therapy looks like and maybe realize, this might be good for me to do too, or whatever, right? It's a weird thing, but I think it's ultimately a good thing. But I don't know. Does that make any sense? It makes it more approachable? Yeah, exactly. You just beat your and mine runs time record. And Lustrous, nice work. Wait, like 23 minutes? What's the new score to beat in Lustrous? Trans Glorp, happy Glorp to you as well. People, no, I'm not, Cash. I'm not saying that it's like exploiting the content creators. That's not what I'm saying. I'm worried that, like, I don't know how to describe it. I think you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of Mr. Beast, right? I think most people agree that Mr. Beast doing charity work is ultimately a net good thing. But like the idea of like him doing charity work and like exploiting is the wrong word for it, right? Or maybe this is the right word. I guess exploiting people's misfortunes to like make YouTube videos or whatever is like kind of weird. But like it's kind of all it's like a checkmate libs because like it is probably still ultimately a net good thing, right? Like it's Kind of hard to argue, so I don't know. It makes me feel icky, but I acknowledge that it is a good thing ultimately, I guess. 22 minutes and 10 seconds. That's pretty fast and lustrous. That is pretty goated. To put Fight Club here. Mr. Beast is still too big for you to openly hate. What do you mean it's too big for you to openly hate? I feel like when you get bigger, that's when people openly hate you. Also, Mr. Beast. You more makes you people to hate him before you can pile on. Everyone fucking hates him already. There's like a whole thing where like fucking one of the YouTubers who I don't know who he is was like Mr. Beast has ruined YouTube or whatever. I forget what he said exactly, but he said something like that one time, I think. I don't know. Cash like Sniper Wolf confirmed, maybe. Probably, actually, almost certainly. Definitely for real. Oh, what are we? So, fun fact here, by the way, people. If you restore and retreat this guy, the rooted stops him from moving down, and then he goes up to our pyre and just beats our ass. So we don't want to play restore and retreat here. I guess we can let him leak. Actually, he will get fucked up by the sap here, so it's fine. Not too worried about it. Oh, Dallas on a micro scale, good. On a macro scale, kind of icky. Yeah, exactly, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Mr. Beast being in a position to create content from philanthropy is indicative of the injustices of the society that we live in. Yeah, but like... I don't know, does that make Mr. Beast a bad guy? Maybe, I don't know. Also, Mr. Beast! You gotta remember that you can just yell Mr. Beast, though. There we go, that's cool. Mr. Beast can't help but become one with the algorithm, perfecting turning human suffering into profit to help people to make profit to turn human suffering into profit. He's so right. It is a vicious cycle. True. And real. Anywho. Folks, I think we got this one pretty much wrapped up here. Looking like a GG, dog. Voyix, stop adding emotes. Voyix, add more emotes. They need to bring back mental institutions. People be crazy. I don't know if we should bring back mental institutions. I think they're pretty fucked up a lot of the times, I'm pretty sure. That one, I don't think I can agree with that take, but, like, maybe we should, like, just, I don't know. Ooh, I just realized you're actually getting sapped for Oblivion here, Seraph. Very nice. Maybe, like, I don't know. Just be normal. Not the people who have mental health issues, like the people who are, like, exploiting people for content. Just be normal to them. To clarify. What is this one? Voyix, what is this? Is it like a big burger? What is this? Donor? What? Voyix, what is this? The picture's too small, I can't tell what it is. Can we get YouTube emotes at least, Glorp? Cockatiel, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can't. Can I set up 7TV to work on YouTube as well? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but I'm lazy. Maybe one day. Probably, I think. Why does Voyix know Donair? Don't do that. That's even worse, Canby. That's a kebab? That's a big kebab. Holy, dude. That's a huge ass kebab. What the hell? Voyix, where'd you get that kebab from? You think you're done for, man? What do you mean? How is he done for? How is woke coming for him this time? That's not a kebab? What is it? I can't tell. Well, the picture is too small. I can't see it, what it's supposed to be in Twitch chat. What is it? Also, if I didn't say hi, Neo, hello, how are you? Hopefully you are well. Is the thing they cook the meat on before they shave it off. So it's just like a big meat skewer. Okay, end turn. They gotta go bye-bye. Migraines coming in again. Kamoy, have fun with your migraines. We'll play a game soon at some point, I promise. You'll be back complaining again. Have fun, Cash. You're gonna DM me about that next Thursday? We'll figure something out. Shave meat off. I gotta get rid of that. Once I figure out how to get rid of some of these emotes, I can't allow to be here. That one's a tough one for me to handle. I think. I don't know. We got a lot of middle floor space here. It's not amazing. Don't say it's amazing. Emotes are permanent, unfortunately. That doesn't sound right to me. Everybody never offers you his meat. Y'all are lucky. I'm not offering anyone my meat, for the record. To clarify, nobody gets my meat. Not allowed. Illegal. I should be playing bottom floor, I think, here. You know, hold on. Actually, if we're playing bottom floor, then we probably play, Whatchamahoo's here. You gotta listen to the boss. His band. Finally, justice for me. Someone who actually... We don't have enough space bottom floor. Fuck. Hold on. I should have given you the smidge stone. At least they're not adding Poggies or Desk Chan. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say I don't want to know. I'm already gonna be able to tell this one. No, thank you. Don't want to know. I'm gonna decline. I think today, folks. For once in my life. Leave me out of this one. Whatever this is. Nah. Spilled glue donor. I guess, you know what? Moral Mistress can be in here too. Like, why not, right? Why not be here, lady? In some countries, this is called a kebab. What do they call it in other countries, Godzilla? What are the... Because I've always heard it referred to as a kebab, I'm pretty sure. What are the other choices? I guess we just do this, huh? Pandemic your ass. Get your ass beat. And you know what? Actually, propagate you too. Keep the sap up, bozo. Oh, so sorry. So it is called a doner in some places, but a kebab also in some places. Gotcha. What is the value proposition of Moral Mistress? If you have some way to like loop consumes, there are some ways to do it. The idea is that you can, in theory, apply a decent amount of decay per turn. But I think ultimately it's really hard to make this unit work in like a real way. I think maybe sometimes early in they're pretty good, but I think they fall off super hard. Dynamom, I've gone on the record many times for saying I don't get why this guy exists. Why is Voyix adding German memes? Because apparently a lot of the uploads in 7TV are uploaded by the Germans. He told me this once before. I remember him saying this. That is like a thing that they do. A lot of the Germans, they do love 7TV basically. Then we're gonna go double sharpen here. And then maybe go contagious here to get you more sapped up. It's pretty good. Nice. Multiculturalism is important. That is true as well. That is true as well. Peace outside. Very true and very real. Send in the twisted assistants. They're so twisted and sick people. Look at how fucked up these guys are. Oh, you know what we can actually do here, which is really cool. Never mind. Hold on. Different angle. Different play here. We can get the twisted back early if we vine grasp his ass. We do this. Boom. And then we get the twisted back here. That's kind of big, actually. Play these. I guess just kill you too. Who cares? Seems fine. That one's from Spain. That's a pretty good one. Really should have that encompass my feelings in the morning when you wake up and need something refreshing like some juice to drink with your breakfast. Time for some orange juice. What the fuck? Great pause if we hit 1 billion yet. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're almost there. Any day now we'll hit the billion. What am I doing here? I guess I'm hitting you. Yeah, whatever. Dude, that's Voyix, that one's so good, man. Why? Who made this? Who did this? I don't understand. That one, he did get my ass there, though, for sure. I want to proliferate you to get your sap continuing, I think. It's used in 2 channels now. Let me guess, Voyix, yours and mine. You are in the new tab, scrolling what people have uploaded. Dude, he's too far gone. He's actually just looking up random. Oh, mine. You're not even putting it in your own. You're just putting it in mine, and that's it. You're giving me this fucking albatross of a fucking emote, and you're like, I don't want that. Are you fucking kidding me? What would I ever use this for? Is it 5.68 damage, demon theme with 3 multi-strike, highest numbers you've gotten to? El Chapo, that's pretty cool. That's big numbers. I think I'm supposed to just rot here. I think I should maybe technically Frozen first for emote tome, and then go like rot into proliferate. That seems fine. And then I guess just hit you whatever and pass. What does this say? Great question. No idea, Voyix. No one has ever seen emotes like time for some orange juice before? That is very naughty. Shut up and go lick. Boys, get that out of here. Yeah, get that out of here, boys. I don't want that emote. Ew. That's gross. As a German voice, adding random German emotes is hilarious to you. Yeah, not that one. That one's disgusting. Can you believe it? Honestly, we should cancel this guy. I'm so sick of him coming in here and posting shit like Halt Fress Gay Lichten. That's we should cancel him. Yeah, you can custom name some of these emotes right here. You add him this one. Okay, Voyix. Dude! Oh my god, plus 1 billion, man. Huge one. Oh my god, he's actually redeemed himself. You know what? Just for that, Voyix, you can add back I give you permission to put that one back in too. That's crazy. Actually incredible move. I think Ratterbox might have gone to bed already. I don't know if they're here or not still, but that's a good one. You said you'd pay to ban him for a stream? Voyix? No, not Voyix. You can't ban Voyix. You look at it, he's a hero now. Can you imagine, Cockatiel, if you had banned Voyix? He wouldn't be in here making the Ratterbox emo. What a fucked up, twisted timeline, man. Voyix is a man of the people. I've always said that. I've always said that about Voyix. I've always called him a man of the people. Something I believe down to the true core of my being as a person. You'd have to pay Voyix to ban himself. He would never. I've always said 2 people would never kill 3 people. 3 people would never kill themselves. Voyix, Jeffrey Epstein, and that guy who worked for Boeing. They would never kill themselves, and I stand by that. No matter what. Voyix, this is your chance to do the funniest thing ever, but don't do it. I know you're tempted, Voyix. Do not. Fight the urge. Do not redeem. Very true. What is that one? It's glorping time? I thought that was like a millipede or something. That one's crazy as hell, dude. I guess I gotta like contagious you. Dude, CS, they added you to this game too. Did you know that? I didn't know they put CS in this game. That's crazy. Actually, who do I care more? I care about both of you getting, I guess, proliferated here. I'll get a little bit of a mix in the 2 of you. That seems fine. Pass turn. Okay, how are we looking here, folks? Seeming pretty good to me. All we need now is just to organically beat these bosses without cheesing them at all whatsoever. No cheese, just pure skill. I would never use the razor sharp edge cheese here. Of course, obviously, of course. Wish you had an emote to tell your girlfriend where we should place our beds in our Minecraft house to optimize our space usage. Put your bed next to mine. That's a pretty good one, boys. Have you considered just putting your bed in the Nether instead? I think that would go better, personally. Where am I? I need my razor sharps here. Come on, game. Let's go. Chop, chop. I might actually kill these guys before I get to cheese them. It might actually be... I might actually, once again, accidentally be woke here. And I might not razor sharp these bosses. Damn. He's wondering whether or not they should have done put your bed next to mine. Oops. There we go. We've done it, folks. You're torn whether they should have done put your bed next to Minecraft. Oh, you know what, Taoist? I see what you're saying. Maybe like mine ... craft, so you know it's like kind of like a pun. Maybe, I don't know. I see what you're saying though. That'd be pretty good. Dude, you know what? We have to play another. We don't have to play another. I want to play another run. I should have played that faster because that was actually a 2-hour-long run of me just sitting here and talking about everything except for Monster Train. That is unfortunate. Anyway, we got a crown. That's pretty cool. What do you guys want to play next? What do you guys want to do next here? You want to do some sort of really annoying curse seed instead? What are you thinking? Or not a curse seed, like a curse combo. A really stinky logbook here. Can you do a Malika challenge? I can do the Malika's Pyre if you want, but I still would rather do things that complete the logbook, and I'm pretty sure like the modifiers, like the mutators, do disqualify you for crown achieving. Melting Alt Hellhorn. Melting Alt Hellhorn. I don't have any of those done. You could do that. You ever beat Umbra with Underlegion? Yeah. Yes, I have. I've done that one. Default banished Umbra. We don't have that either, huh? Interesting. I've done the dimensional portal. I've done a couple of the dimensional portals, not many of them though, Cockatiel. I have this thing called content pilled brain poisoning, where I most of the decisions I make in my life are about making like the content like 2% better. And the thing I'm trying to do is complete these logbook entries as fast as possible. So I haven't been doing the dimensional challenges because it's just like, you know, not as interesting, I guess, basically. Technically, okay, Dynamom, specifically the crown entries. That's what I care more about. But fair point, I guess. You have defeated me in the marketplace of ideas. Let's do Melting Alt Hellhorn. That seems like a miserable one. It could be horrific. Well, let's see what happens. Melting Hellhorn and Random Pyre Heart. Let's get in there. It's more interesting, but you do you. I think they're very interesting too, for the record, Cockatiel. But I think like there's a lot of people who like want a quote unquote expert's opinion on Monster Train, right? I think one of the easy ways to be an expert is complete the logbook, pretty much, right? So I think it's more of like I want people to think that I'm smart and right about the game. So I want to complete the logbook as fast as I can, which is like not a good mentality to have about it, I suppose. But like, you know, again, content pilled brain poisoning. I have no ways to extend burnout, so I'm gonna go accumulator. I don't love accumulator here, but maybe it'll be good. Who knows? You still get the golden crown. Yes, combi. Your win streak is still continued, and you get the golden crown if you win the Seraph fight but lose to Titans. But you do not get the red crown. Do the portals get hard? You done a few of them mindlessly? I don't know. I'm not very far. Listen, chatter, whoever gets the 181st is going to win all the YouTube followers. Bad news beta, first off, hi. It is like the One Piece, basically. It's like the One Piece, but for roguelike deck builders. It's the first who can get to 180 wins. For the record, though, and Lustrous already has done it. A lot of the beta testers also already did it, so it's not like it's the first person ever to do it. It doesn't matter, really, but, you know. Just doing it within a reasonable time, I would say, is, I think, something that is worth trying to do. -1 card draw shouldn't be too big of an issue here. Seems pretty safe. You were the highest person you'd seen until yesterday. I've seen Jimmy Poopins is really high right now. He's going pretty hard in the paint. And I've seen like, again, non-content creators have, like, Illustrious has the logbook finished, and he was not a beta tester. And you got Gabriel, who was a beta tester, who had the logbook finished before the game even came out, right? I guess I do this. That's fine. 8-hour stream. Jimmy Poopins hitting the crazy mode. Very respectable maneuvers from Jimmy Poopins. Also, you know, let's be honest, very funny username. I'm not above laughing at the name Jimmy Poopins. I think that's hilarious. Does it make you feel special when you have the Dimension card back? And you know what, Osmium, it'll make me feel special when I have the custom train room. Although maybe you'll have it too then by then. I don't know. Who knows? Also, I'm dying. Oh, I need to be careful. We have the fucker coming. Shit, we have the dude. You know the fucker? We have the guy who's sapped coming up here. We need to be careful about that. I should have put Rector in front of Demon Fiend here. I'm realizing. I'm pretty sure we very easily win this Relentless, so it doesn't matter. That was the correct thing to do, I think. Challenges good because it forces you to think about the game differently. They're also curated really, really well. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I am not a doubter in regards to that. Oh, what are you doing down here, Spear Steward? Maybe I should have risen you up instead. Oh, well. Yeah, again, these guys, I'm pretty sure, crushed this. Let's just end turn. Curious how many hours. So keep in mind El Chapo. I have a lot of hours, but as we've mentioned before, I spent 2.5 hours, basically, maybe a little less than 2.5 hours, but I spent like 2 hours doing a single run because I was talking about random shit while playing the game instead. So my numbers are going to be a little inflated by that metric alone. Also, there's been a couple of times where I was making a video and then forgot to turn my computer off afterwards and went to bed and left the game running. So right now, according to Steam, my hours in Monster Train 2 are 292. But again, very much inflated. If you want to learn more, look up Monster Train 2 inflation. Look at the challenges are not Covenant 10. Don't they bad news, don't they vary in challenge and like Covenant rating? Or I assume at least some of them are Covenant 10. Because there is like a Covenant level on them. They do vary. Are just none of them ever at Covenant 10? Hey, no, you know what? We're not doing this today. No, Lord of Pies, wrong. Also, Dripfall, huge. Anywho. Yeah, so 292 hours currently. That is the current number I have. I guess I'm going to take a horn break here. Savagery Seraph is going to be weird for us to handle. I don't know what we're doing exactly yet for that. We'll see, I don't know. Maybe we're just making a Demon Fiend really, really big again. That's worked before in the past. Dualism, not what I'm looking for today. Very bad on this, so we'll just reroll. Actually, do I want Endless? Oh, you know what? Endless Molten Encasement is like a solution for pretty much all of Savagery's bullshit. So I think we can take this, although we need to actually live to see the Molten Encasement. But I'm willing to pay the Endless for this. It's a pretty good value proposition here. We'll see. And maybe we get a Steelworker from the Hellhorn Manor. We can go dualism on Steelworker. Yeah, that's interesting. Been playing TCG Simulator. You know, it's your playtime. Because your playtime every day, you're like at 100 hours. So glad you have the Pokemon mod. I've been playing a little bit of TCG Simulator as well recently, Cockatiel. I've been dabbling a bit back in that game again. The thing that annoys me is how long it takes to level up in the late game. It is too much XP to level up later on. I'm opening like 100 packs of cards a day, and I'm like getting like a quarter of a level. It's like, it's too much. It's too much. I can't do it. You put on your best clothes and slip on a banana peel. Call it drip fall. Illusion, so true. So true. So real. How do they do it? I don't know. You have about 2/3 of the hours, only 1/10 of the progress. You're extremely inefficient with your runs. I wouldn't sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it. Oh, you know what we can do as well? Actually, we can do dualism on the Molten Encasement. That is pointless. That doesn't do anything for us. Whatever. I'm gonna go dualism on Steelworker, I think, here. That seems fine. Level 53, it's insane. It is too much. It takes too long to level up, man. Although, level 53, you probably have all of, like, the pack space. I just want to get the final packs unlocked, man. It takes so long to unlock the packs. That's my issue, I guess. I don't know. -1 energy. Does that mess us up here? It does mess us up. We can't play Demon Fiend. Yeah, we can't take this, I don't think. Yeah, we are not taking this one, folks. You've beaten all the challenges. The highest Covenant is 6, a couple of 5s, most between 1 and 3. That's fair. I don't know. I don't think the challenges... Like, it's funny they're called challenges. I think the challenges are meant to be cool. I don't think they're meant to be hard to beat, right? I think that's probably a fair assessment. I think they're meant to be just cool things you can do. They're not meant to be like I tried really hard to win this. So I think that makes sense in another Covenant 10, I suppose. Okay, let's put this here. Get a couple hits in. Rector ain't doing shit in the middle floor here, huh? We got the haste dudes. Wait till you can play the game, which the developer is hoping to add. Yeah, Cockatiel, I think this would be really cool too. When you can actually play the card game in the game. That'll be really neat. Although, you know, I guess I have a question, Cockatiel, and for anyone who's played TCG Card Shop Simulator. What is a fair expectation for how good the game is, right? How good is the TCG Card Shop Simulator game required to be? Because I'll be honest, I'm not expecting much out of the game, honestly, right? It's kind of like a weird, like, slop simulator game. But, like, also, I would be... There's one that's somewhat difficult of the challenges, Ashiaka. Which one is the difficult one? Also, sorry, getting distracted. Like, I think it's fair to say that you shouldn't expect much out of the Card Shop Simulator TCG game. I think it's fine if it's not that good, I guess. I don't know. Oh, is this one that I assume has a lot of blights in it, Ashiaka? Okay, that's fair. It really just gives you a bunch of blights for no reason. Not for no reason, for a reason to make it harder, I guess, right? Well, I guess Infinite Stealth here doesn't do much, huh, folks? Let's jump here so that way you both burn out for Rector. I guess we do this too. I don't know, whatever. It's so weird that, like, slop simulator game is a genre now. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, like, they're junk food games, but I do sometimes enjoy them. I think that's fine. I think you shouldn't feel guilty that you sometimes like a slop simulator game. That's my take. I know, so bold. You heard of we're about to die? It's a single dev. He's working hard. You think this person is too? I have not heard of we who are about to die. That I'm not familiar with. Is it also like a slop simulator game? It doesn't sound like one based on the title, but I don't know. Is there? I mean, there's like, so there's one of the OGs is like, what is it called? Game? I think I have it on Steam. It's like Game Tycoon or something like that, right? Where is it? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have it on Steam. Where is it? Game Dev Tycoon, right? Dude, last played November 2nd, 2016. Damn. So you have something like that, right? You have a slop simulator game where I'm sure in the game you probably can make a game dev tycoon game. So there is, in a sense, a simulator. Girlfriend, you played Supermarket together till the end. It's a... Oh, sorry, yours is a Gladiator roguelike. You own that one too? There you go, there you go. The blight one is not hard, but it can be rough with all the blights. Well, I imagine it's like just playing the game with, like, you know, 5 extra dead weights or whatever, probably, right? It's probably, you know, not that hard, but like harder than a normal run, but easier than like Covenant 10, maybe. Ghost Simulator was kind of funny. Ghost Simulator was a Tony Hawk. But anyway, listen, it was funny, but it was genuinely just like a Tony Hawk like sandbox game,
Hey,
but you were a goat instead.
You
so
can,
I don't know.
You can leave now. You can unfollow. You can make it out.
Hockey.
You still have a chance.
Hello. Hi, how are you? Why is this name familiar to me? Have you been a Voyix viewer as well recently? No, you know what it is? Hawkeed. Hello. There was someone like a week ago who followed whose name was Hawk Sauce. That's why I think your name is familiar. I don't think I know you, but hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. There's a couple of, so Osmium also, would you, so the Blight one, I assume you believe is harder than Covenant 10. What other ones would be harder than the Covenant 10 mode? Zula, hello, also by the way. Cock sauce is what you call sriracha. Why? Why would you do that? To what end? Slow and steady is a pain in the ass. What does slow and steady do? I don't know what that does. I am unfamiliar with slow and steady, unfortunately. Okay, folks, listen. Lord of Pies, we're committing. We're doing this. Smidgestone Demon Fiend Multi-Strike with Carapace is gonna hit. It's gonna hit today, folks. Thank God we're doing it, man. Ooh. Wait a second. Oh, we kind of have something here. Is this the actual goated Gross Michael angle? Right, we get Gross Michael here. We get Cavendish. We have a 180 base damage Demon Fiend. And then we're hopefully giving it Smidgestone Multi with Carapace. Kinda goated. This might work. All units have +1 capacity. Units descend every turn. That's weird, but I can see that not being too tough though, right? You just kind of use it to overstack for free. That's not a terror. I mean, it obviously makes deployment a little bit weird, but that doesn't seem too bad of a curse or of a what's it called? Of a challenge run. You are Rally Queen's strongest soldier at this point. Damn, Zulit. Based. You lost Cavendish. Well, here's the thing, Peace. I'm just going to be built different. I'm just going to not lose the Cavendish. That's all. Now, I think optimally here, right? We need Smidgestone. We need multi on Demon Fiend. I think that means that we ideally want multi or Quick Dagger merged with Carapace onto the Demon Fiend. Which does mean we'll need double energy upgrades to be able to deploy both the Fiend and the equipment, I believe. Yes, we'll need or Artificial Pyrostone. Either of those we need, but we're going to need a lot of energy here, basically, for this to work. The Cavendish Extinct Angle. Stop saying it'll go extinct. It's not going to go extinct. You're going to live a long and healthy life. That's unfortunate we can't play the Steelworker here. He does immediately get just sniped. I guess we can do this and have Demon Fiend tank it. Yeah, it's actually pretty worth it. Okay. Let's play these. Making above first floor, you hated it the most, which is probably means it was the hardest. That's fair. You do blocking body a few times. Pyre has fragile and friendly units descend every turn. Osmium, someone was actually telling me about this. They didn't realize, or that they thought they played this challenge run, and they just assumed that you had a guaranteed chance of seeing Savagery Seraph, which means you had to play bottom floor basically to stop the amalgams. And then they learned after the fact that you can just restart and get someone who's not Savagery Seraph in the run. I thought it was a very funny thing to hear, personally. That was a good one. Lol, lmao, etc. Can we get you up here so we're not taking damage from Pyre Hunter this turn? Thank you. Killed all the Titans through sap and having 0 attack and got your best score ever, 66k. Damn, that's a really good score. My best score is like 60k, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy. Kind of Taigia kind of goated with it. I guess we can just chomp with either of these. We just do this instead. Ah, it's still a chump. Whatever, it's fine. I think Descend challenges are really fun because it's free overstacking. It is free overstacking, you're not wrong. That is true and real. Yeah, speaking of free overstacking, it's not free, but I'm going to overstack you here. Seems pretty solid. You're about to admit to making the same mistake, but now you won't. I wouldn't call it a mistake. It's just like a funny little thing. It's like, oh, I didn't know how this fight worked, and now I'm suffering. But it's still funny. I don't know. Oh, you're leaking. That's annoying. Demon Fiend is also taking 1,000,000 damage here, man. Kind of fucked up that he's getting so beaten up. What am I doing here? I'm just playing this into Molten Encasement. Actually, I don't even want to play that. I'll play this one. I don't want to play because I don't want you messing up my card draw here. It was 0 energy. That's kind of free. Well, you know, card draw, opportunity cost, yada yada, etc. Right? Something to keep in mind. I will put this ritual on Rector here, so he doesn't die in Relentless. Hopefully, I forgot this entire time we've had Split Anvil, man. I've genuinely forgot it even existed. That's crazy. I could move you up and take 22 damage. I think we win the Relentless here, so I don't think we have to do that. Yeah, we'll just pass. That's okay. And it's close, but Rector does carry it for us here. Thank you, Rector. Very cool. I appreciate you. And now we just go get a Smidge Stone, get a multi on the Demon. It'll be fine from here. Trust me, folks. This will be all very good stuff. I'll take a Spike of the Hellhorn here. It's not great, but if we're going energy upgrade, it seems fine, I guess, or whatever. Can someone clean your bathtub? It's so dirty. Cash, just like run some water in it or something and then like clean it out. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what do you mean your bathtub is dirty? Did you give your cats a bath, Cash? Is it full of like cat hair? Is that the issue? Yeah, gotta do everything these days. True. These fucking Gen Zs, they won't even clean bathtub without their Starbuck and avocado. Energy here first, I suppose, and then we're gonna try to go double energy. Oh, big left side here. This is Smidge Stone for sure, folks. Well, that's Large Stone, which is kind of like Smidge Stone in a weird way. Honestly, I think we just reroll here. Okay, it's happening here. It's kind of coming together. I'll put a +20 on Steelworker as well. I was thinking about maybe trying to overstack the floor, but overstacking does mean that we don't get the overgrowth carapace value. If the room has too much stuff in it, we can't get the value, right? This is pretty good. Huh, Zone of Silence here. Is that anything for us? No. Meat Shield is maybe kind of interesting. I want Quick, I'm pretty sure, though, on the Demon Fiend. I'm fairly confident we want Quick here. I'm just going to take the Zone of Silence. We don't have any rooms currently. I bet this is going to end up being pretty decent. I don't know. Take Accumulator as well. I wish we had some sort of... I wish we had March of Shields here. I think it would be really cool to go March of Shields. Like ascend March of Shields on Rector to get him to the front of the Demon Fiend floor at the last second. That would be really good, I think. What's up next here? We're gonna go here. I want money for this. -1 should be fine. It shouldn't be the end of the world. I think we can get this to work still. And then we do get to go Demon Fiend and Steelworker right away, which is pretty cool. Rector goes here. Play a Shield Steward down there. And Gross Michael, please die. Please cease living immediately. You know what? Hidden Passage. Chump. With Spear Steward. Oh, put you in the back? Oh, that's annoying. That was a mistake. I should not have done that, I think. Ooh, I can put the Encasement here, too. That's actually pretty neat. Encasement going here to give AoE stealth is pretty cool. Guess I'll put you here and get some more damage in on the Sentinel. Everybody's multi-strike record on Dante. You were able to hit 17 using Hall of Mirrors. So looking for Mitosis Cap, run with them. My record is 30-something, I think, Young Forest. But I did have 2 separate Dantes. So if you add them, it's 60 multi-strike. I had 2 30 multi-striking Dantes. My secret was having 2 Dantes and just playing them over and over again, which is kind of like what you did with the Hall of Mirrors. But then I also had Transcendent. And I had Transcendent also copying the summon trigger. So I'd get extra, what's it called? Candles as well, basically. Then I was also just adding I was adding like, what's it called? I was adding every blight possible. Like the, why am I blanking on this? I was adding the Calcified Embers. I was taking every Calcified Ember because that also counts for it as well. And it went pretty well. I'll do this here. That's fine. Cool. And why are we doing such little damage to you? You're healing, I guess, huh? Yes, that guy's hitting quite a bit here. Yeah, there is a bit of an issue with our build here, folks, and that is an inability to actually like get the coat deployed quickly, which means we're losing a lot of value on the Fiend here. This could fall apart here pretty early. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, there's Carapace. Big. And I guess we play you here to do like a tiny bit of extra damage, and not much. Yeah, we're struggling a bit here. Of course, it's big. That's the point. What the heck, man? Well, are we just dead? We're not just dead, but it's not going great, folks. I gotta say. That kills you. Okay, it's not too bad. I think we're actually recovered here. I think we have kind of stabilized. Maybe. Isn't there a summon trigger twice artifact as well? There is. It's a Hellhorn exclusive one, Forest. But there is a one of these as well. You have the fucking Sentinel in front of you? What the fuck, man? Can he do that? I'm gonna play this here. I'm gonna play this here, I believe. That seems worth it as well. Get a little bit of stealth in. And we pass. And does my big ass huge fucking Demon Fiend win this? He does. But it's a little closer than I'd like it to be, honestly. This is not like a guaranteed dub here for us, folks. I am concerned. These Resolve Titans guys are no joke. We also like scale incredibly slowly here. Or inconsistently, I guess I should say. Ooh, resin removal, very lovely. I'll take any scaling I can get here. I'll take a Rage Serum. That seems fine. And I have to go left side here because I need to get the multi on the Demon Fiend. It's very important. I don't know what I would even want from the right side. Maybe a holdover Dripfall for Seraph. But I think we die now if we don't see multi-strike here. We can go smidge large, but I think that's just not enough, honestly. That's not enough to get there. We could go smidge large on someone else. No, thank you. Multi me? Folks, I think we might be dead in the water here. I don't know. It's not looking great. I'll tell you that right now. Let's remove the Spear Stewards. And no Cavendish either is also, like, a very big issue. We can dualism the problem is that it's not really worth it, I feel like, in Lustrous. I just don't think it's that good. Second one, Will, you saying second Carapace so we can draw it faster? I was thinking this is an option here. I was thinking second Carapace would maybe be like just for redundancy because we can't really deploy it right now. Could go second Ritual for just more damage as well. You got this? I don't know. I don't know, Cockatiel. Also, Cockatiel, you're supposed to be the Cockatiel of indifference. You're not supposed to be the Cockatiel of motivation. Stay in your lane, buddy. Unbelievable the banana is still alive. It's kind of crazy, huh? It should have died by now, probably. I don't know the math on that, but I don't know. Yeah, I think... Oh, are you saying second Demon Fiend? Second Fiend. You know what? Actually, Will? I'm kind of down to clown with that, actually. We have the energy to deploy it. That might be pretty useful. We have the space for it. I'm down. I think we can fit a second Fiend in here. And maybe we should have... You know what? Oh, classic maneuver here. The tank Demon Fiend and the DPS Demon Fiend. There we go. Big angles here, folks. I'm worried that this will kill me if anyone leaks ever. I don't want to give them an extra multi-strike. Merchant of Arms, Merchant of Trinkets. Probably Merchant of Arms next turn to try to make this Carapace deployable. Maybe we just don't take the trial. I think it's basically double strike. You know what? You're right. It is basically double strike. Gotta hit up events to find a healer fiend. We could get a healer fiend. That is true. We have the whole fucking trifecta then, huh? Let's get you guys in here. Rector comes here. Shield Sword goes there for now. Like, come on, like, thank you, but like the first turn of combat, you're gonna break. Really, the literal first turn. That's when we break, huh, Banana? I'm happy you broke. I'm happy you broke, but it's a little it's a little fucking annoying, buddy. But it's probably ultimately for the best, so thank you. Heart of the Pact here. Ooh, Carapace here this early too. That's huge. We'll play this. Sneak one of you guys up here. And play 2 more dregs back here, I think. That seems good. Just make sure you don't get blindsided in the middle of the fight. You know, Luke, that is a good perspective to have. You're right, you're right. They call me Osmium the Motivator, and you don't care if you win or not? I'm so confused, Osmium. The whiplash here is crazy. What am I supposed to believe anymore? Also, you're not dying here? Really? Oh, son of a bitch. You know what we have to do, and I hate to do it? No, and I will let you walk, actually. You can leak, buddy. It's fine. I'll start stacking up stealth here. That's fine as well. Whatever. He leaks. No. Oh, actually, there's a biggie. We're going to get fucking crushed this next turn, I think. We're leaking way too hard. We can do some stuff here. You can do like this into... I guess I'll go encasement into resin removal here. And you're still alive back there, huh? Fuck you, buddy. It was actually hilarious here. Actually, there's a way better sequence. Hold on, way better sequence. Yep, Will knows. That is the better sequence here. Sending the bird is just it gets 1 hit off, and then we get to do ritual into like horn break, into resin removal. There we go. That's the line, folks. Wiener Cam, it is the last Cock Sunday of Pride, but you know, it's like, it's be happy that it happened, right? Yada, like the don't let us cry that it's over. Be happy that it happened. It's that type of thing, right? Oh, do I Zone of Silence here? I think I do. I want to stop this guy from incanting me next turn. And you know what? I think we've gotten big enough with Demon Fiend here. Give me a Drake to get the last hit here to kill you. I think that's fine. You know the saying, pride before the cock. Dagwood, so true. So true. Wise beyond his years. We can do this. It looks pretty good to me. Unresin removal you now preemptively so you don't have your reanimate stacks. I'm just gonna, I don't know, just play. You know what? Can I get the Vengeful Shard out here too? Actually, hold on. Maybe I can play this Vengeful Shard. 37, your years, you have too many. Wise beyond his years. Incredible. I can only play one, huh? You know what? I don't think we need it. I'm gonna agree for Pyre help on this one, I think, folks. Play this. Jump block there, pass turn. The tears you cry today will lube the cheeks you will clap tomorrow. Biscuit, hello. True. True and real, etc. Also, hi. I'm supposed to just probably pass the turn here, folks. I can do this. And then you die, you jump a hit. That's fine, actually. We'll do that. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Glarp. Glarp. Oh, dude, he's so right. Glarp, man. Okay, it's people. It's kind of working. It's the plan is it survived to ring 6. We shall see what Kale is this? Lifesteal Kale. Maybe actually the worst case for us here, man. We did not handle the increased damage very well on this team, I feel like. I'm gonna skip all of these. Very stinky. Banana gone. Banana gone. That's true as well. Will, you're right. Banana gone. We do get a huge attack buff from Banana being gone. That is very big. And you know what? Honestly, here with this lineup, Battering Ram is actually kind of huge for us. Battering Ram could go insane on this one. This could be the Battering Ram run of a lifetime. We have Dualism, Steelworker, giving it to 3 different dudes. This could be solid. Turn 1 Cavendish death incoming. Don't fucking Dynamom. Let's just say someone's getting banned if that happens. I'm not gonna say who, but there will be hell to pay if we get a turn 1 Cavendish explosion. I won't end the stream. I'll be very sad about the stream. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, folks. Deployable Overgrowth. We can't deploy it yet, but double energy upgrade, we can deploy it right away next time. And you know what's... hold on, let me think here for a second. No, we can't double deploy Demon Fiend. That's fine here. What do I dupe? You know what? Battering Ram. Need to find IMO, no multi. I think we can get there without multi if Cavendish stays alive the entire run. Happened more than once to you. It's not happened to me yet. I've had like combat 1 Cavendish deaths, but I haven't had any actual ring 1 Cavendishes. Battering Ram will be good. Trust me here, folks. This will be game winning today. Hey Ben Crary, did you play the last Flame? I played the demo for a little bit. I think GG. I never played the actual full launch, but I did check it out. That's like the roguelike auto battler game, right? I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Oh, you know what we do here? I think we actually play just Demon Fiend and Carapace. I think we just try to draw the Demon Fiend quickly. I think we just do this. We just get the scaling ASAP here, hopefully. Okay, not like the best draw ever. We just do this. I guess we drip fall you, I guess, right? Play you here, pass turn. Eh. You're addicted to it? Wondering if you should try TFT. I mean, I liked playing TFT. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but like, it's definitely a not for everyone game. That's for damn sure. So just be mindful of that, I suppose, or whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's a bottom floor angle to minimize the chance of Cavendish dying. That's, you know, Luke, that's true, but I think we maybe, oh, actually, you know what? I think you are right. I forgot about just how high Demon Fiend's base stats were. I was worried about, like, you know, some leakage happening here, but he will just, like, turn 1, kill the Zealot, and do a little bit of damage to the Cherub. And then we can clean up afterwards, and once he gets a little bit of scaling, he does kind of just dominate. Let's see how this plays, but I think you're right. I think this is actually probably a bottom floor angle. TFT's learning curve was a bit much for you? I don't know. I actually just don't know, basically. I don't have a good sense for how hard the game is, I guess. Do I have Zone of Silence here? Doesn't really do... Well, actually, it does stop the eats here, huh? Or does something do the eats? You know what? More science here, I'm curious. Because the Eaten ability is like a purple keyword. So I'm curious what this guy gets, if anything. This thing just doesn't eat at all, actually. He's just staying at 30 HP here, huh? TFT isn't too bad anymore, IMO. I don't know. Last I checked, it would not launch for me. It refused to turn on, so I gave up on playing TFT, basically. Maybe one day I'll play it again. Okay, we're leaking you. That's very bad news. Although, second Demon Fiend. Actually huge. Okay. Incredible work at second Demon Fiend. This set is kind of not that good. Okay. We're starting the battle. Change RNG for Cavendish. That is a great question. No idea. None whatsoever. I assume if you do the same play pattern, it'll happen the same way. But I don't know for certain, one way or the other. I guess get this guy out of my deck here. That seems fine. Played Hearthstone Battlegrounds a ton, which is another auto battler. I tried it a little bit. I did not like Hearthstone Battlegrounds very much. Maybe it's just not for me. I don't know, but I did not enjoy it, I guess. Something felt like, I wouldn't say deeply off as an overstatement, but something I just didn't like. I just didn't like it. Did I try Mechabellum? I like Mechabellum. Mechabellum was pretty cool. Mechabellum was a neat one for sure. Mr. Streamer, the second Fiend has hit the train. That is true. He has, in fact, hit the train, folks. Battering Ram hitting for a 288 here, and that was with like a slow deployment on Demon Fiend. I think this Ram's gonna do crazy shit, folks. Keep an eye on this guy. Oh, you know what? Send one of these damn dudes up here. I'll take them all on. Play this, they'll get a little bit more stealth in. Yeah, I think this is gonna work, people, which is maybe kind of insane. But this double Demon Fiend Cavendish, again, as long as we keep Cavendish forever, it's looking fine. And did we leak at all? Maybe like a little bit, but not much, right? It kind of just went well. Okay. And I guess, you know what I was thinking too? I was thinking before about getting a quick dagger on the Demon Fiend. We kind of just don't need it if we have stealth, huh? Kind of just unnecessary. And you know what? I'll take a Remnant Pact here. The stat, as I've learned from Voidix with Carapace on Primordium, these stat gains are permanent even on death, so we can endless tome one of our Demon Fiends and replay them, and they'll keep the stat gains they maintain from the vest, which is very good. You just started trying that one. Let me know how it goes, Schultz. I haven't played Mechabellum since it like came out. I'm curious to see like what your opinion is in the current state of the game. Demon Fiend is one of the best banner units in Hellhorn. I think that's fair. I think Demon Fiend, you know, obviously huge glow up, yada yada from the first game. But, you know, pretty cool. Like that guy. I'm gonna go left side here, maybe leave for the Pyre Health, but I want to try to find multi still. Quick dualism, huh? Not for me. Try again. Game hates me today, man. No multi allowed. We have one last merchant to seal to go to. Are we gonna go that way, or are we gonna go left side for the well? Get rid of one shield steward. Get rid of... let's get rid of a Queen Zimpling. When the game launched, Demon Fiend was still trash. I wouldn't say Demon Fiend was trash, Dino Mom. I think Demon Fiend had a very important purpose in pre-buff, and that was the fact that early game it would carry your ass because on deployment you can still afford to play it, and a 60-60 is really, really, really fucking good in the first 2 or 3 rings. That's really there are certain clan combos where the early game you're like, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm dying. But you can just play a Demon Fiend and it's pretty cool there. I think it's way better now, which is great. Hooray. But I don't think Demon Fiend was like... First off, terrible in Monster Train 1. Demon Fiend is still 4 energy, Dynamom. You have 4 energy on deployment. Right? Deployment, you have 3 base and then 1 extra on deployment, so you can afford the 4 energy to play it. Oh, sorry, that's Biscuit Witch. Sorry, both red names, my bad, sorry. That wasn't you. Sorry. Red names, similar length, I can't read. Talking about Monster Train 1? No. I'm talking about 2. Pre-buff, because here's the thing, Biscuit Witch. There was, on the original launch of Monster Train 2, Demon Fiend did not have Trample, and then in patch, I guess 1.2, they gave it Trample. If you ban both of them, you can't mix up their colors. That is true, Schultz, but don't do that. Do not. You think about trash tier in Monster Train 1. Yeah. That's what they meant. But there's a little bit of confusion, basically, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, Glorptosis? I have not seen Glorptosis yet. What the heck? Also, Lustrous, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Listen, we can put the Large Stone on the Demon Fiend. It's not bad. I'm just thinking, how desperately do we need magic shop upgrades? Not that desperately, honestly. I'm gonna hold out. We're gonna try to go left side here, and we'll see what happens. Cranberry stream transphobia arc. I'd rather not, but if the people are making me be transphobic, I guess I've been given no choice. How do people find these emotes? I don't know, Wienercam. When Boyx is watching my streams, he just pulls up 7TV and just looks up random emotes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know how people find them. Deployment phase was such a good change. It makes things like a Demon Fiend actually possible. Yes. Boyx just goes there, exactly. Like I said. I think I can afford the Pyre Dampener here. Right now we're at 8 deployment energy, so we can go Demon Fiend, Overgrowth Carapace, and then Steelworker. That's good enough for me, I think. I'll risk the 400 for this. Demon Hymned. True. True and real and based. So let's get you guys in here. And you know what's crazy? I think I want to dupe the Carapace. I want to do double Demon Fiend Overgrowth Carapace here, I think. That's my plan today, folks. And will it work? Who knows? Who knows, people? Okay. So the same, you just added like 30 of them today, Lustrous. There's a couple new ones. I guess I just chump here to let Rector take not much damage. Oh, and then we move you up because you're a bastard, and then we get all the harvest triggers now. Lovely. There we go. And then this collector gets away. Tragic. I'll run and pack this Demon Fiend if he ever dies. And then... Ooh, can I get there actually? Hold on, wait a second. Can I can maybe kill the collector if I just play a bunch of imps here. One moment, please. One moment. Rector carrying as usual. He has not done fucking shit today. Rector ain't done a single damn thing on this damn train. Okay? Do not get it confused. Okay, so hit. hit to kill, and then do the imps get there? That's crazy. Actually goated implings here, man. Incredible work. Just play the Ember out here, huh? Seems worthwhile to do. Pass turn. Cavendish carry. Olympic, he is carrying my ass here today. This Cavendish is, if this Cavendish does die, we do just lose the run. Literally no ifs, ands, or buts. We are dead as hell if this Cavendish ever fucking croaks. It's scary to be here, man. We'll see. Battering ram, 700 damage. Easy shit, folks. Easy shit. What am I doing here exactly? Do I care about these guys? I don't know. None of this matters. Just end. I guess I'll do the Queen's Impling and pass. None of these really matter too much. Oh, back splash text jump scaring you thinking it's the banana busting. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. So here's the thing. I'm gonna put the Zone of Silence here. And the reason is that I don't want this Chosen Prayer Stone to gain 1,000,000 attack onto the Athane because of the Revenge trigger. We'll just play this and pass. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. You're doing a Demon Fiend run, but you did not hit any of the stuff you're looking for, and it fell flat at Seraph. That can happen for sure. You gotta be careful. Our Demon Fiend would never betray us like that, though, for sure. He's actually too goated with this shit. Okay, the Prayer Stone does not end our life here. That's good. Let me win this pretty easily, right? Yeah, pretty easily. We'll do that and then just pass. Is it at the end of the round or the beginning of a round of combat that just breaks? After each round, okay. Do a Steel Shot and whip multi-strike. Well, Alembic, you know what? I whipped multi-strike too, but I hit Cavendish, so kinda the same thing, basically. The Age of Demon Fiend is upon us. All hail. Sure, I guess. Why not all hail? Here we go, right side here. I find my last multi-strike. Actually easy. Oh, we don't have a dupe on this side, though. Okay, you know what? Tragically, we don't get to do double Overgrowth Carapace. I'm sorry. Lord of Pies. Hopefully you can find it in your heart to forgive me that I didn't do double Carapace here. But I think we'll be fine. His brother's gonna be sad. Maybe. Well, we have nothing to attune. We don't have any real summon triggers. We have some on the Queen's Implings, but they're not very good for us. So I think we'll just re-roll this. Footstool's pretty cool. That's a free Zone of Silence. I like that quite a bit. I'll take Footstool. I'll take Unbroken Horn, and I'll take Ember Staff as well. Those are all fine for us here. So many Battering Rams. It is a lot of Battering Rams. We also have a lot of armor, so it's fair, I would say, to have that many. We want them. I'll get the Implings out of here. One thing is, it's good that units keep the stats till the end of combat, so Cavendish breaking won't affect the Seraph fight. If it does, that I didn't know that is good. But if it does, we'll see. Honestly, my guess is that it doesn't. My guess is that you would lose the Cavendish stats. I've had Cavendish break me before, but I don't remember what happens. I don't remember if it's then or the next combat. I feel like it's got to be that combat. I don't know. I'll also give the Implings out here all the way. No, thank you. Cavendish is so close to busting, you can see him quivering with anticipation. Okay, hold on. Pause? Well, I'll take endless on here. That's actually pretty sweet. Having both of our encasements be endless is pretty cool. Okay. Now our Demon Fiend can tank the first savagery hit here, which is nice. And we go Demon Fiend. I guess we give this one the Carapace here, and not the multi-striking one, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I don't know. Parents only had enough money for one bike for Christmas. Yeah. Dude, I love how this Demon Fiend also just shows up turn 1 every time. That is so big for us. I wanted to play the Dreg here to chump block, but I think I've made... actually, we'll do that. Certainly, when people make it to the top floor, they're going to do less damage than this does. So we definitely want to try to stall if we can. He didn't get the memo on how banner units work now. What are we talking about? Oh, wait, was that a change? Was that some sort of update that they made so that way banner units also have draw priority still? I didn't know that. No? Just joking? You fucker. I thought that was a real thing. Oh my god. Oh, you're just saying Fiend didn't get the memo. Gotcha. Okay, I thought you were saying I didn't know about a change to the game. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a thing? Amalgam could rip my pyre up. Oh, I forgot about amalgams. Oh shit, hold on. Actually, I forgot these guys even existed. We need to probably play bottom floor here. I think we can do fairly safely actually, but we need to play bottom floor for sure. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, you know what we actually maybe do here? Maybe we do play the Demon Fiend. I don't know. Oh, you know what we can actually do? Oh, here's the plan. New line. Actually, I think is way better. Zone of Silence bottom floor to Amalgam, and then we maybe have Rector survive the Amalgams in the mid floor, and we kill them top floor. And I think that's actually the way we play this right now. And we do this for the time being. That, I think, could work in theory. Get this out of here. I think we actually keep the dregs in the deck for chump blocking purposes. You think you go mid troops here? Maybe it is mid troops actually. Oh, you guys are getting fucking killed. What the hell, man? Guess I more or less know why you're getting killed, but still, what the fuck? Let's move you up here. And let's just ram your ass here, I think. Hornbreaker's pretty good too. Yours, oh, it's the Seraph hit. That's annoying. Let's play this out. I think this will still work ultimately. It's half the amalgam damage. And we do have hidden passage, so we can ascend amalgams sometimes. Not this time, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe it is a mid-floor angle. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Do I batter him for like a free hit on Seraph here? I don't think so. I think we just go for DPS increasing. That seems fine. Okay. We could just permanently drip fall the amalgam too, which does not seem like a very good plan. We could try to. Oh, actually, hold on. We have bigger, more pressing issues here. Hold on. We're not even killing on this floor. That's problematic. Well, I can do this to chump here and get a lot of stealth. That doesn't really help. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, we're damage scaling too slowly. Oh, dude, I think we might be dead here. I'm just looking at it. It's we cannot put amalgam on the floor. That is too much meat on this floor, folks. Oh, this is gross. If you had any sort of pinging, you know what? I wasted a what's it called? A hornbreaker thing at one point in this run. I should have maybe looked at this floor and considered like setting up like a horn like, or just killing one of these backliners maybe. Oh, you know what we can do actually? Hold on, look at this. That's better. It's not good, but it's better, I guess. So it doesn't really save us much. Oh, we can do this though, which is cool. That's something maybe. I don't know. We're in a lot of danger here, folks. Let's play it out here. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll keep up. The carapace just ain't good enough. Don't say that. Don't say that. Come on. How could it not be good enough? How fucking dare you? Ultra mad? Ultra mad. Ultra mad indeed. The gang of this net I'm going to do 70 damage to your pyre from resolve. We have a zone of silence on bottom floor Voyix, so it's like half. Or not half, I guess. If you're counting like I guess here or whatever too. You have a 35, yeah. Winnable? It's winnable except for the part where we're leaking too much here. That's the issue right now. We are leaking too much on this. Are we just dead here? I don't know. Not dead yet, but pretty close. Even Cavendish. Oh, here. Hold on. Wait a second. Battering ram. We're staying alive. If I raise an amalgam, do we get through this? I don't think so. I feel like just dripping these over and over again is really bad. Feels like a hidden passage Seraph here for a little bit of free damage. Not much free damage. Where's that emo? There it is, boys. There it is. You're dead to resolve fire damage as it stands. I don't think we're dead to the resolve fire. I think we're dead to leaking. More than anything. Yeah, I'm gonna desperately try to, I guess, just keep lowering you over and over again. I don't know. I don't know what we do here. The demon fiends were doing so great, and then all of a sudden, everything fell apart. I don't get it. How could this happen to me? We play this. Gotta kill these dudes. Guess you just play this for another hit in here. Seems fine. I don't know. Savagery, lol. Okay, okay, we're fucking so dead. Holy shit. Folks, I don't think there's any hope on this one. Couldn't Carapace be enough to not leak? You know what can be? We can give it a try. We can give it a try here. The problem is that, you know, let's try that. Let's try middle floor. Let's try this. This might be the angle here. We can go multi-strike demon fiend, carapace, and then steelworker here. And then, oh, you know what we can do? We can just play Rector and chump block here. We can chump block the first hit. Although we draw the other demon fiend on this first draw, right? So this may be a bit of an issue. We'll see. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even draw here. Fuck yeah, let's go. Although I'd actually rather just do like this instead. That seems better. Okay, this could work. You could just play Rector top. You know, Luke, you are right about that. I could have just played Rector top as well. But this is, I think, funnier, I guess, or something. I don't know. Let's put you... Now, that kills me if I play you. No, thank you. No, thank you, Chief. Let's put you here. Molten Encasement. Yeah, we are with the demon fiend having the carapace, we are like living. That's pretty cool. And look at this fucking idiot top floor. He's not doing shit to me. What a bozo. I think Inspire is in the starting card tier list. Probably pretty close to the bottom, Schultz. I do not like Inspire. I think Inspire, from my experience, has been kind of like one of the worst things ever. But I could be wrong. It's happened before. It'll happen again at some point in the future, I imagine. I could be wrong about this. But I have hated Inspire. I have found that to be very dookie ass. Okay, we can just pass turn here. Pros isn't Bloated Whelp, cons, lots of other things. I think Bloated Whelps might be better purely for the sake of that they're kind of good if you can make the Harvest line on Gilda work. But I haven't done that yet personally, so I don't know. I don't have a good sense for it, but I think that might be like a thing to consider. Okay, kill you, pass turn. Inspire is shit from a bud. Yeah. Why not make the Rector join the middle after you settle the 2 trample troops? So we have Overgrowth Carapace here, Dart Shark. And a cool thing about Overgrowth Carapace is that if you combine it with a unit that has Smidge Stone, if you have at least 1 space on the floor, your unit will get the stat gain over and over again, but will not get bigger. But it only works if you have open space. If Rector is on this floor and it's overstacked or even at capacity, like for example, if we play like a drag here and it lives, right? If we were to do that, it would not get the stat gains anymore. Which is like pretty important for our run here, basically. Now, what's not good for us is we're leaking here a little bit. But not nearly as much as before, so we're in a good spot, I think, ultimately. I'm going to move you down, I think. Get this out of here. And Cash ring 1 and 2 collectors. That is true as well, Luke. They can do that. They can do that as well for you. Very true and real facts being spoken currently. So we can battering ram here, which seems very good to me. We can't Molten Encasement up here, but it wouldn't matter anyway, I don't think, really. Oh, maybe it would, actually. I don't know. We can't do much there. He's almost gonna... Yeah, none of these do anything. I don't know. Let's just do this and pass. Isn't Inspire the Talos card? Yes, Dynamom. That is the Talos card. Okay, big leak there, but we are kind of still living. Especially with our big battering rams here. That's been honestly pretty huge for us today. It's just battering our rams freaky style, folks. And I guess we will attempt to horn break you and then move up you. That seems pretty good to me here. And then we'll just pass. Same leaking, there's sweep there. What are you talking about? We'd be better play the multi boys behind Rector. They are the. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. I thought you were saying that I was saying something about them or whatever. Well, no, Voix. If we had played one less, dude, the right line that was playing one less guy and then playing the Molten Encasement to take the first hit on the heavy, and then they'd be stealthed. Yeah, exactly. We need one of the Molten Encasements into the multi boys. Yes, exactly. That part is true and real. I guess I had to do this here still, and then pass turn. That save you 18, but you're not doing the math. Yeah, maybe it would matter. I don't know. Well, at least this did kill the boss. That's nice. Although this might be too much. This might be too low of HP to go into the Titan fight. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I think you're dead to Titans for sure here. We can kill them pretty quickly in theory. But you're probably right. I bet we're fucking dead as shit. Hey, at least we still got our Cavendish, folks. You feel like the Hellhorn secondary champion is bad? Convince you it's not? You say the Hellhorn... You mean Shardtail Queen? Cockatiel? Yeah, I think that she's bad too, basically. Again, we gotta keep talking about Rally Shardtail Queen, because it's a thing that's a little bit better in this game now, but still kind of a stinky. Shardtail, very true, Wienercam, very true. You're coming around on Queen. At least she hasn't Prince. Dude, Voyix, my Prince one today was actually crazy. I had a Prince run do crazy stuff on my run today. You know, put some respect on him. Let's do, I think, this into this. You do not survive the first attack here. What Rector doesn't is kind of a bad thing. I think we do maybe this here, actually. Let's try that out. Let's see how this goes. You're crazy, but he can also has the highest risk of dropping dead in fight too. Also very true. You'll get no complaint from me there. That is also very true. True and real. Trample's kind of annoying. Just play you and pass. Units don't scale at all. The starting cards both suck. Hellhorn is carried by armor scaling for battering ram. I don't think that's true per se. I don't think it's fair to say that Hellhorn is carried by armor scaling for battering ram. I think battering ram is better in this game. I don't know if it's fair to say that it's carrying the Hellhorn clan though. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I think Hellhorn secondary feels pretty good, to be honest. Biggest problem with Hellhorn Monster Train 1 clans is the fact that the majority of the champions are flat out useless. Yeah. Devin, hello. Yay, heart of the pack, such a stinky pyre. We're about to learn why such a stinky pyre here, because this run is like pretty winnable. But the problem is we leaked one wave in the Titan fight, or in the Seraph fight, and now we will pay. We will pay in blood for that one, you know, misgiving. Let's just play Pyrelight. I guess we're supposed to resin removal the rage on Savagery here. And maybe we get that though. I don't know. We'll see. Trust your brawler prince will carry this run, bro. Please believe me. Listen, I've had him be good sometimes. Okay, I got a wacky move for you here, folks. Check this shit out. It's gonna blow your mind. We're gonna spike on Molten Encasement so the trample damage does not kill Dreg. Fuck you. We're still full clearing here. That's very nice. You know what? I guess this is fine. I don't know. Put this here. I guess move you here to get an extra harvest on Rector here. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But I miscount. I miscounted. Hold on. And you know what we can do as well here, I'm realizing too? Hold on. I have a better line. We can do this here, and we can do double drag. Double drag top floor. Play you. And then it's 15 armor, 18, 19. Yeah, here's what we do. We do this. Into this. You die, but the drag here lives, and then we get a little bit less damage to the pyre. This, I don't think we'll get there. But if we get really lucky, maybe it happens here. Maybe we can get like a double, what's it called here? It's not even fucking here. Where's the spell? Battering Ram. I was gonna say a double Battering Ram this turn would be really good to just chunk down Savagery, but it's not happening, folks. It is not happening, and I am getting more and more worried. We'll do this into, I think, this here, because you're the one most likely to die, Demon Fiend. We'll play it like so. Pyrelight. Then we gotta kill Savagery first here. You can just drip fall his ass. I don't know. You might smash past something regarding Heart of the Pact. It's not a. It's a. Oh, I should have played that on Dominion, by the way, too. The what's it called? The thing that dazes the drip fall. That's a misplay, but Mortal Entrapment pretty cool here. Although, I had to think for a second. Mortal Entrapment. I think we actually just do it on Dominion. I think getting 3 days there is actually more valuable, which is debatable, but I think it's actually pretty good here. We might be able to pull this one out, folks. We might get there, man. How does this work? If we have double up here, they do both die. Okay. Oh, but Oh my god, genius level play. Horn break to kill there. Oh my god, can you believe that shit? What a maneuver. What an actual insightful king. Okay. That was a pro gamer move. Thank you, Resful. Thank you. And I think we just keep... Dude, we actually might win this. I love that we were fucking dead to rights on this one. This is kind of getting there, folks. Jump here, kill you. Get a battering ram hit in here, which is nice as well. And then resin removal. Get rid of all of our sap. It's... I'm beginning to believe. I am beginning to believe here, man. Okay, get these out of here. Keep putting the big drips on you for sure. You guys have a lot of stealth here. You're doing pretty good for the time being, so we don't need to worry about you too much. I am worried about this fucker here. This guy is kind of a bit of an asshole. We'll kill you. Because we just do that for a little bit of extra damage there. Okay, this seems pretty good. Okay. Stealth, Queen's Impling saves Pyre health. Was there an opportunity for that I missed or something in there? I'm not sure. Ooh, this is iffy. Top floor? Oh, okay. Well, I see what you're saying. Zephyr, hello. Hi. Monster Fight 1 clans feel really awkward in general in this game. Underwhelming champions and mechanics in comparison to the new clans, and no equipment or rooms to make them feel so much worse. Well, I have good news, Zephyr. I've been told that they are planning on adding the old clans as well. They will at some point, I think, be in the game too. So, hooray! I think there's some validity to that, but I don't know. I think ultimately it doesn't matter too much. I think. Ooh! Oh my God! What a draw! What an incredible draw here. Mortal Entrapment, just like absolutely incredible here. Stops the daze damage coming in there. That's crazy. That's big. It loops every 10 waves. Well, this guy leaking is an issue, Voix. This guy here, though, we kind of can't stop him from tearing up our pyre a bit. Let's do this. Yeah, I can't do anything here with him. Are we dead? You know what, we could hold on. Let's play this first. Let's see what wait, have I not? I need to play this to trigger versatile Ember Staff still. Hold on. Ember Staff, what do you have for me? You know what I could do here, which is kind of a crazy maneuver? I could like double. Well, actually, oh no, you're sapped down. Wait, did I have a resin removal this turn? Actually, hold on. Wait a second. I have a line. If you resin removal Rector, yes, Voice, exactly. I do know. I figured it out too. We can move him up and use the resin there and said it's much better there. Yeah, that works. W2 cards I feel much worse without infusions. Yeah, listen. There's gonna be a little bit of growing pains, I think, with like the the changes and whatnot, but I trust that Shiny Shoe's doing a great job, basically. I think they're doing awesome stuff with the the clans being in from the old game, yada yada. I'm excited. Okay, let's battering ram your ass, I guess, here. That's fine. About this Chosen Herald. Do I care about you? Not really, I guess. Whatever. Rector will kill him next turn. Yeah, a lot of shows I was thinking about moving the Demon Bean all the way to the top floor, but it makes more sense to do Rector. Yeah. For sure. Get these out of here. And trap here. Ooh, oh, wait. Oh, buddy. Nice try. Oh, you're dazed. Never mind. We don't have to worry about you. Never mind. We're good. I was gonna ascend you to move you up here, but we don't have to do that. That is completely unnecessary. I'll play you here to trigger the... Oh, we already triggered Ember Staff. Never mind. What am I thinking about here, I guess? You cause me to take one... Or we actually... No, you deal 1 damage to the pyre. That's not a big deal, though, I think. It does also drain the days on Dominion down faster. I think that's fine. This implies knowledge of a clan-specific room which you don't have. It is a risk. I've heard from some fairly reliable people, Dynamom, that there's a pretty solid chance that they're adding some clan-specific or some equipments and rooms to the old clans. But I can't say with 100% certainty. But I trust my sources. I am a real journalist after all. You have this cleanly. Pretty sure it's lethal this turn. We need to kill Entropy, and we need to kill Entropy next turn, I guess. Still, I guess I could. Oh, I see what you're saying. If I move you up, no, it's not lethal yet. Still. Well, how about after resonant removal? Is that lethal? No, not quite. I don't think. You gonna ascend the Demon Fiend? Oh, Wait, I get to ascend him. Then Battering Ram. He's so smart and handsome. What a genius. We'll just do it next turn. It's fine. It doesn't change much here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we have it. We have it this turn. Damn, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess we have exactly enough days to stall out this fight. I'm pretty happy with this win here. This was looking obviously pretty rough. Also, sorry, I forget who it was. Who said to play middle floor and put the Carapace on the multi strike? That's what won the game here. That was the tech here. Is that basically because that put us over the edge pretty much. You said Carapace multi, Dynamom, good job. She did it. All thanks to the card draw from Heart of the Pact. True, Heart of the Pact did do this. That is true and real. Get this guy out of here. She sees the Carapace lines that I didn't. That is true. That is true. True Carapace expert. And you worried about the amalgams? Yeah, that is true. The amalgams also were an issue as well in Lustrous. Very true and real as well. Okay. Imagine super content if they give Hellhorn a rage armor version of Everlasting Light. That would be pretty, maybe too strong. The sword of this run is Battering Ram, Steelworker, OP. That is true as well. I do enjoy a good Battering Ram, Steelworker line as well. Yeah, so Torgy boy, I'll give you the rundown there of what was happening, right? I'll show you. How do I see a run summary here, right? So we had Overgrowth Carapace, right? We had Smidgestone on Demon Fiend, and this, keep in mind, this specifically only works if the room still has open space. If you overstack the floor with this plan, it will not give you the stat growth. You need to have at least one open slot on the floor still to get the gains. Because someone was saying before, like, why aren't you just putting Rector on the floor with this plan? And Rector being on the floor overstacks us and is stinky. So, oh, also, huge shout out to Cavendish. Cavendish, we also needed Cavendish to win this run. If Cavendish ever died, we were dead as hell. So that was cool too. Anyway, people, stream's over. Everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good one. Oh, TNT Master almost missed their 190 stream streak. Crazy. Well, you were here at the beginning. I'm pretty sure TNT Master, right? I'm pretty sure you were a bad boy. Yeah, right at the beginning of the stream. No, they were here before. Don't worry. They didn't miss it really. I think this was a dramatic redemption of the streak to see, you know. Don't do that. Is Pun Pun streaming, people? Does anyone know if Pun Pun's live today? I think I saw something about him doing his 5K subscriber special, which is probably gonna be a fucking mess, but will be pretty cool. Let me see if he started that one up yet. Pun Pun. He is live. He is live. Let me send you the link here, Twitch chat. Hold on, and then YouTube chat will just do the thingy, the redirect or whatever it's called. Hold on. Ignore that little bit of noise there. Okay, so if you are in the stream here, the raid message will be what are we thinking? Obviously. Okay, here's what it is. Here's what it is. I'm not don't. Oh, Voice already did the link. God damn it. Okay, hold on. The raid message. Don't do that because I don't think he has that enabled. The raid message is happy 5K subs. No come. You're my favorite streamer. There you go. There you go. Put that in there. Put that in there. Go say it. Go leave me. Go away. Let me do, like I said, the redirect here. Hold on. But you can just go now. We're just ending the stream. Don't worry about it. Go away. Stop watching. Where is... There's my live stream. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Customization. Redirect. Add. Unpun. There we go. Have a good one, guys. Next stream, probably Tuesday if I had to guess. Who knows? We'll see. Bye-bye.